wow. We always on point, wow. Yo, no refunds, it's showtime, we always on point. No dirty yo, but they call me the voice. I just dropped the link, come and talk to your boy. Talk to me, wow. Shout out CM, keep it real. Shout out preach, y'all. Go ahead and preach, y'all. When you talk to us, you better think before you speak, y'all. Wow, you better think before you speak. And all the pieces that I got them on my thing, they complimentary. I walk up in the building, they feel the positive energy. Haters, they gon' hate, but they not gon' finish me. I can't let them get to me. Now I remember them old days shooting in the crate. Man, I'm feeling like I'm Shaq. I'ma move him out the paint. Man, we doing what it takes to put some food up on our plate. Ain't no way we giving up. Ain't no way we losing faith. Cause we knowing that God got us. Something going on, let's talk about it. Man, let's talk about it like grown men. If we stick together, man, I promise we gon' win. Eyes on the prize, man, I'm always on Dan. Studio session, walk it down, I be going in. Freestyling straight up at the top, don't need no pen. I'm better with no friends, I'm better by myself. We gon' make it to the top. Man, only time will tell why they always playing with us. I told them don't poke the bear. OGs always give me game, I'm always soaking it in. You be hating in the chat, but you know you really a fan. Man, you going outside, hating on another man. Wow, shout out Showtime, ain't no birdie here the realest one. Why they over there chatting a fool like they Javale or something? Wow. They tryna get my attention, I ain't gon' pay none. Wow, everybody put their hands in the air. If you don't like it, you can stand over there. Wow. Showtime, ready up, no time. Wow. You ain't playing both sides. No. Yeah, keep it real. Shout out, preach y'all. Go ahead and preach y'all. When you talk to us, you better think before you speak, y'all. Wow, you better think before you speak.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Showtime. We live already, locked and loaded. Appreciate everybody tuning in like always. Y'all know what time it is. Hit that like button. Oh, we're going to have a conversation today. I'm on all kind of type of time right now. You know what I'm saying? We're going to also get our predictions for tonight game, too. We got a couple games tonight. Lakers must-win situation, in my opinion. I'll get on that later. I'm going to let y'all come in before I get to talking. Shout out to so we got dudes up in here crying already. First of all, bro, look. If you didn't watch yesterday's show, we literally talked about that. We literally talked about game one. Man, these dudes be so good. They be straight goofy. Man, you boys so shout out to me, bro. Like, give me my respect. I always come up here talk about the wins and losses. A lot of y'all boys, y'all don't bet y'all money. Y'all don't even support y'all team like that. If y'all really believe y'all team so good, why y'all don't bet y'all money? That's all I do. I'm not finna sit here and waste my time. Oh, I bet my money. That's it. We'll leave it like that. Don't come out here crying, because I literally talked about game one yesterday. And I talked about what need to happen for the Clippers to win game two. Man, you boys so trash to me, bro. Like, don't ever hit the panel. They just sit in the chat, run their mouth. Don't even stand on no real business, bro. I stand on business. I'm not like these other content creators that jump on and off the bandwagon. These boys be selective fans. Y'all be letting guys slide with it. Dudes be giving up. Man, you got content creators like Dreamers Pro. I'm gonna say his name. He gave up on Kawhi. Now y'all say he a Kawhi fan again. Y'all let the boy slide on that. Man, nah, ain't no refunds. But look, you come on here on Showski. You come on Showski show and dare to question if he been consistent, bro. I'm riding my team preseason. I do every single game. I talk about the wins and the losses. Like, I'm here. These other dudes switching up. All of a sudden, they Kawhi fans again. Man, y'all, you better give me my respect. I do that, boy. I'm getting all of that. I don't want no chump change either. Blue ranch. Blue cheese, no ranch. Blue cheese, no ranch. We getting all of that. I am Mr. Consistent, bro. And I don't care about being wrong about nothing, bro. It's not that deep. These dudes got egos be so out of this world. They want to be right about everything. Man, I don't care about being right. I watch the game. We cover the game. I break down what I see. What I look. It don't matter if it's your team, my team, or your neighbor team. I literally break down the good, the bad, the ugly, what they need to do better, what they need to do different. I talk about all that. Y'all be so used to these gimmick channels. They get on YouTube, talk about dudes pride. I'm gonna leave that alone. Never mind. But y'all get what I'm saying though, bro. I ain't gotta explain nothing, bro. Like I talked about game one. I said Kawhi Leonard needs to be aggressive. What happened? He came out, he got aggressive, he got busy. Like I knew he could, like I already told y'all this. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all something, bro. Here's the bad news for y'all. If you woke up before on game, if you woke up on what that is, Saturday morning, and you said to yourself, Aaron Gordon gonna slow down Kawhi Leonard, that's your fault. I told y'all. That's a wish sandwich. He has never slowed down Kawhi Leonard. He can't guard Kawhi Leonard. None of them guys, nobody can guard Kawhi Leonard. When Kawhi Leonard wants to get to his spots, he gonna do that. He be playing with y'all dudes. I told y'all that. Kawhi used regular season for practice, bro. Playoffs, you ain't doing that with no Kawhi Leonard, bro. I told y'all that. Y'all don't want to be fooled by that. Y'all think I just be talking because I'm a fan of Kawhi. No, I'm telling you what I see. You can't guard. Aaron Gordon never guarded Kawhi Leonard. He never even stood on. Bro, Aaron Gordon can't do nothing with no Kawhi Leonard, bro. Y'all don't watch enough basketball? Like, bro, what's wrong with you dudes? If you sat there and believe Aaron Gordon could do anything with Kawhi Leonard, that's your fault, bro. But this is my thing about y'all. Y'all do all this talking, and when I say put your money up, y'all don't put y'all money up. Y'all be scared. Dudes scared to bet money, but they're claiming the Clippers are trash. They do all this talking. Clippers trash, Kawhi trash, and all that, but y'all won't put no money up. Like, come on, bro. Like, don't just talk, bro. Put some money behind it. I don't take our words serious, bro. Dude be crying. I literally broke the damn thing down. Literally. Kawhi Leonard need to be aggressive. Kawhi had too many damn turnovers. What happened last night? Kawhi came right out, got busy. Didn't matter who guarded him. He had two defenders on him. He fading away on these boys. Nobody can stop him. And he shows y'all once again he's the best player in this series. Everybody gonna ride Nikola Jokic. That's fine. Ride with Nikola Jokic. I don't want you on my side. And all you other dudes that switched up, like Dreams Pro and all these other guys, be fake riding with the Clippers, and Kawhi Leonard stay on that side. These boys be switching up every single time. Y'all only fans when things are going good. Try to be a fan. Try to be like me. Come over here every single night, ride with the Clippers. When we win, when we get blown out the floor, we lose in close games, we choking 20-point leads, I'm still here. That's a fact. Go look through my channel. I have never we haven't missed a Clipper game yet. Never. Whether Kawhi Leonard playing or not. I'm here. Check this out. Los Angeles Clippers, they going home with the split. Just like I predicted. I predicted Denver Nuggets was going to win game one. I predicted it. Shout out to my boy Don Gio, Crooktown P. Y'all already know what time it is. What else, Smoke a Lot? Kitchen, what's good? MVP. Dude be hella weak, man. Little trifling ass, crybaby ass dudes on the internet. Talk all that shit, don't want to put their money up. Sorry ass, shot ass little boy. Man, I'm gonna come over here and celebrate my wins all I want. I'm gonna count my wins. Whether you mad or not. And I stand on everything I say. Go check the record. The same stuff I've been saying the last 10 years, before I even came on YouTube, I've been saying the same stuff. Anybody know me know that. I know basketball. I know sports. You boys, y'all boys just be fanned out by dudes' numbers. I know what I'm watching. Shout out to the greatness, Kawhi Leonard. How can you watch the Kawhi Leonard and watch a guy that only play one end of the floor and say that guy's better than Kawhi? You can't. I don't see it. I don't believe in these guys, bro. Y'all be so hyped up about these guys. They play one end of the floor. Soon them shots not going. They flopping like a fish out of water, like Nikola Jokic. Y'all love Nikola Jokic, but this dude be flopping like a fish out of water, crying to the referee he ain't getting no call. What good, El? What up, y'all? I already know how Kawhi Leonard is. Kawhi in first rounds always start off slow. The first game, he be passing. Game 2 and up, Kawhi Leonard finna up the ante. Like, let's just be real. That's how Kawhi Leonard always been like that. This ain't nothing new. This is nothing new. The Los Angeles Clippers are not scared of the Denver Nuggets. And I said that we was down. See, y'all look, I told y'all what's gonna happen before while we was down. I'm telling you. I'm talking through this shit. I'm telling you. While we was down, how we gonna beat the Denver Nuggets? What I told all Norman Powell had to do was show up. He hit a big shot. James Harden hit a couple. He made a couple good plays. He had some bad ones, had some good ones, but he showed up. But at the end of the day, I could never be nervous. I got Kawhi Leonard. You never see a guy go to. He got levels. Like you got Kawhi Leonard that just he'll go out there at his worst, 22 points on 47%, 45%. That's inefficient for Kawhi. To other players, that's their career high. This guy, Kawhi Leonard, he out there putting up Shaq and Hakeem Olajuwon shooting percentages. Literally, the last 60, this is a fun fact, y'all. The last 66 games, 66 playoff games, say it again. The last 66 playoff games, Kawhi Leonard is averaging 29 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 57% from the field, 38 from the 3, 89 from the free throw line. That's the last 66 playoff games. So what you seeing is nothing new. That's what we've been trying to tell y'all. We've been telling y'all this is what he's about. You know what y'all do? This is what y'all do. Y'all wish injuries on Kawhi. When Kawhi Leonard doing something good, y'all act like y'all don't want, y'all act like y'all ain't watch the game. Y'all don't give him props. Well, look, this is a basketball channel. We not riding on emotions and dudes got personal agendas. We don't care about personal agendas. Your personal agenda, you can take that shit up your ass. We coming here telling the truth. The Denver Nuggets are a team that's they got a championship, but I don't like the fact that how do the Denver Nuggets get a championship and we pretend like that one championship equals 5 championships? They won 1 championship. They had a magic carpet ride to the finals. They got their championship, and all of a sudden everybody act like they world beaters. They can be beat. The Denver Nuggets can be beat. And I said last night, oh, Showtime, you look nervous. Oh, the Denver Nuggets on. No, we not. The Lakers, bro, the Clippers are not scared of them. The Clippers are not scared of the doggone Denver Nuggets. All they need to do is split. Go home. We're gonna be playing the loudest arena in the playoffs, other than Oklahoma City or New York. But we're gonna be one of them. It's gonna be going. It's going up. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit in the Tua Dome. Did y'all see the fans watching the game at the stadium outside? Come on, bro. The fan base going crazy. It's basketball, bro. It's playoffs. This is what we here for. If you crying, if you scared to bet your money, don't even speak on it. Don't even speak on the sport, because it ain't for you. It ain't for you, bro. I tell you what, one thing about old Shosky, Not only would I talk my talk, I'm gonna bet money. Oh yeah, I'm still owed money. Oh, absolutely, L. Yeah, I still got money out there. Dudes ain't bet. Dudes said Kawhi Leonard wasn't gonna play 20 games, and y'all know who y'all are. Be real and pay your bets. You got guys that, man, they team's gonna finish higher than the Clippers and all this other stuff. Guess what? I bet my money, and if I lose, I pay it. No problem. You said Showtime just giving out donations. All right, let me ask you a question. How much money have I lost? I haven't lost any money this year. I literally have cashed in on every single bet. Literally so far, I have cashed in. I have yet to lose a bet. But see me, I can easily pull up on YouTube, cause drama, tagging dudes. I don't do none of that. I just sit back and I see what I pay attention to kind of man you with. If you bet your money, and I got receipts too. I got all receipts. If you bet your money and you ain't pay, you straight shot out because I got you on film. You can't deny that. So again, let me get back to the Clipper business though. Kawhi, Anthony Leonard showcased to everybody in the whole entire world why he is the biggest problem in the NBA. He's on the basketball court. He's a problem. By the way, we know Kawhi Leonard. What was this final stat line? Let me read this again. Remind everybody. Kawhi Leonard, 39 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 steals and a block. 15 out of 19 from the field. That's 78%. 4 out of 7 from the 3-point line, 57%. 5 out of 5 from the free throw line. And I got some more stats for y'all right here. Check this out. Let's talk about defense. Y'all. The Denver Nuggets, according to NBA matchup data, the Denver Nuggets have shot a combined 4 out of 21 when guarded by Kawhi Leonard. Meanwhile, Kawhi Leonard shooting 24 out of 34. 24 out of 34. That includes y'all guy, Aaron Gordon, who's supposed to be the Kawhi stopper, remember? I was arguing with dudes on Twitter the other day. I saved the tweet. So when it's all said and done, I'm going to pull it back up, and we're going to see what's what. All I did say, okay, cool. We're going to see what's what. Y'all ain't watched 2019. Y'all ain't watched 2019 when Kawhi Leonard was barbecuing Aaron Gordon. He was destroying Aaron Gordon. He can't do nothing with no Kawhi Leonard, bro. As big and strong and athletic as he is, Kawhi Leonard, he going to outsmart him. He too skilled. Look at them shots Kawhi Leonard was making. Like this not even normal, bro. Any other player, Aaron Gordon locking them up. That was good deep, but Kawhi's on a different level. But how many guys have y'all seen go through as many injuries as Kawhi Leonard and come back? And it's like he's still like it. To me, I feel like he's getting better though. Some people might feel like he lost his stuff. I don't think he lost his stuff. I think Kawhi Leonard, as a shooter, have got better. He have sharpened his skills up. He dropped like 10 pounds, sharpened his skills. His fadeaway jump shot is even better now. He's even more efficient with the Clippers than what he was with the Raptors. The athleticism might go down a little bit, but you can clearly see Kawhi Leonard hasn't lost his step. So like this guy right here, he knows nothing about basketball. He knows absolutely nothing about basketball. I tell you what, if Kawhi Leonard lost his step, tell me why he's one out of 4 players in NBA history has scored at least 30 points, shooting over 60% from the field. Tell me where he lost a step at. And he's on that list twice. So where did he lose a step? Come on, bro. You not one of them, dog. If I drop the link, you gonna come up in here and you're gonna be scared to talk, bro. You're gonna be scared to talk on everything I love. If I drop the link, you're not gonna come in here. You just gonna sit down on the panel, stutter, fuddle, and you gonna flop out of the damn panel like Jokic did last night. You ain't on no gas, bro. You ain't talking no real facts. I'm talking real facts. Kawhi Leonard is the real deal. Your favorite basketball player respect him. I tell you what, on everything I love, your favorite basketball player respect him. That's why you bum ass niggas come up here and wish he get hurt. That's why y'all wish he get hurt. Because your favorite basketball player can't do what he do. That's why y'all wish he hurt, because y'all a bunch of bums. Y'all know nothing about basketball. When I told y'all bums, he on a different level on both ends of the floor. Now tell you, your favorite basketball player have other players shooting 4 out of 21. We keep breaking this stuff down every single time. And you bum ass niggas get mad and want to run out the chat. Soon I'll be writing, I'll be cooking you sorry ass niggas. But I tell you why, I dropped the link. I tell you bum ass niggas get in the chat. You don't want to do it. You want to put no money up. So guess what? Don't talk to me, bro. I ain't talking to none of you chump ass niggas. I'm just gonna annoy you from now on. I don't care nothing about your opinion, bro. You a chump to me until you show me otherwise. Fuck your opinion. Now back to what I said. The Clippers did what they supposed to do. They went out there and got the win like I wanted them to, like I told you they were going to do. And you had one dude wanted to bet me money. When I was time to bet money, he didn't want to bet no money. The Denver Nuggets ain't no world beaters. Ain't nothing tough. Hey, bro, the Denver Nuggets, y'all are so fascinated with what happened in 2023. Bro, it's 2025. That's not the same team. They don't have Bruce Brown anymore. They don't have KCP. Their team is not as good as it was then. If you watch game 1, you watch game 2. Really, let's keep it real. Let's really cook up in here, dog. Y'all know why the Denver Nuggets won game 1. Let's keep it real. Let's keep all the way 100. Who won them game 1? The guy y'all been cooking. The guy y'all said is in Jokic's way. The guy y'all use as the scapegoat. Russell Westbrook. He won y'all game 1. Y'all, as soon as Russell Westbrook do something bad, guess what y'all do? Y'all blame him. Y'all talk about the turnovers. Y'all talk about the bricks. Well, let's talk about Nikola Jokic. 7 turnovers. Let's talk about Kawhi Leonard locking his ass up. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about Kawhi Leonard locking his big ass up on that last possession. Shot couldn't even hit the rim. Let's talk about that. Since you know basketball so much, let's keep it all the way real. Because the first time, every single time the niggas lose, y'all blaming Russ. Y'all blaming everybody else and give Nikola Jokic the praise. But yet, Nikola Jokic can't even get out the first round without Jamal Murray. What have Nikola Jokic done without Jamal Murray? Even in the bubble, Jamal Murray, that was Jamal Murray work. Let's just be honest. He was doing all the damage. They don't win them. They don't beat the Lakers without Jamal Murray, bro. Murray the one was hitting game winners, hitting big shot at the big shot, man. Man, I'm watching the Zubac guard this boy. This boy out there flopping and throwing his arms up, crying to the referee. Man, I told y'all, Zubac can get that boy all kind of problems. He can't bully Zubac. The first thing he gonna do is look for the referee to bail him out. How can y'all respect this flop job, bro? All these gimmicks. Y'all be praising these guys like they all-time great, and they out here flopping and ain't playing no defense. They don't play no defense. Hey, Adam, bro, you can't, Kinfolk. I ain't finna respond to you. You a nobody. I'm gonna stop paying, entertaining you crabs, man. I don't care about you bums, man. Anyway, like I said, y'all don't hold Nikola Jokic accountable, bro. This dude come out here, he played one side of basketball, get cooked on the other end. First thing y'all want to do is blame his teammates when all they do is go out there and cover for his big slow ass. That's the first thing y'all do. And y'all be the same ones. Y'all come over here. Oh, LeBron got his coach fired. Kevin Durant got his coach fired. This, that, and the third. But guess what? Nikola Jokic did the same exact thing. He in the same exact situation with Russ. And y'all the same dude that said, all y'all do is blame Russell Westbrook when the Lakers don't win. But y'all doing the same thing. Y'all blaming Russ. Russ the one that gave y'all game one. Dog Russell Westbrook, y'all down 0-2. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Dudes had one great playoff run, and y'all pretend like they the San Antonio Spurs. Bro, they not. I'm listening to dudes on TV. They trying to give Nikola Jokic the MVP based off of his numbers. But yet, we had many players in history put up big time numbers, but they couldn't get MVP because their team didn't finish top 2. But now they have changed, they have moved the goalpost for Nikola Jokic. They want to give him the MVP just based off the numbers when his team is 4th seed. It's just crazy to me. Shout out to my boy Billy Buckets, man. He said big win for the Clippers. Talk that talk, show. I'm just saying, bro. Now back to what I said, man. The Los Angeles Clippers got the win. Chris Dunn, I'm going to tell y'all something. What I love about Chris Dunn. This boy Chris Dunn, you look at Jamal Murray numbers, he put up 23 points, 17 shot, 9 and 17. He had some big shot. But that boy Chris Dunn is doing a hell of a good job on Jamal Murray. He's doing a great job on Jamal Murray. Michael Porter Jr., it's something going on with Michael Porter Jr. and his coach. I'm noticing. This coach, I don't know why he's doing that. I don't know why he's publicly saying that if Michael Porter Jr. not contributing on offense, we're going to pull him out the game. I think that's kind of weird to put that out there in the public, though. I think you kind of, you know what I'm saying? Am I the only one that believe that thinks that's kind of like, that's not like, that ain't it? Like, why is you like throwing him out there? You know what I'm saying? Making it seem like you telling the public if he's not playing good, we're gonna yank him out the game. I think you should keep that in the locker room, bro. I don't like how he handled it. I don't like what he was saying, and I thought Michael Porter Jr. played really well. He had 15 points, 15 rebounds. I thought he played well. He got hurt at the end, hurt his shoulder, whatever. I don't know what's going on. I'm pretty sure he'll be ready for game 3. Christian Braun, what I like, look, those guys, they play well at home. But players like Christian Braun, Peyton Watson, these guys, they're going to struggle on the road. This is why I wanted the Clippers to get that split. Get that split, go home. I'm looking at this roster, y'all. Look at the Denver Nuggets bench. They had 19 points, right? Russell Westbrook carried the bench. He had 14. 14 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. He was doing look, like I said before the series started, Russell Westbrook, he's going to have a lot of great moments in this series, no doubt. I'm not surprised by nothing I'm seeing. He's also going to have some really bad moments. And he had a couple bad moments last night. He wasn't the only one, though. Aaron Gordon missed a wide open dunk. He missed a wide open dunk. Shout out to Norman Powell. I want to say this. I got to give Norman Powell credit for making that big shot to put the Clippers up 103-100, because God knows Norman Powell was this close for making me take all of this equipment and just throw it, because he was pissing me off. Norman Powell was really starting to piss me off, and I'm glad he hit them shots, because, man, Norman, I need you to get it together, my brother, because you was starting to piss me, though. I'm telling you, bro, I was starting to really get mad at Norman. He shot 5 of the 14. You could tell, you could see him on the bench, like, he had his head down because he's trying to figure out, man, why am I not making shots? And that's just part of the game. You're going to make some shots, you're going to miss some shots. But I believe him making that big shot was big for his confidence. Going home, you're going to see Norman Powell put up a good performance at home. I really expect that. And I think the role players, Bogey 0 for 5 from the field. He has yet to show up in this series. He have yet to show up in this series. I'm going to tell y'all something. Shout out to Ben Simmons. Now, y'all can look at his stats. Y'all can say 2 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. He ain't did nothing. Cap. Ben Simmons in 8 minutes, he was really disrupting Denver Nuggets offense. When they put that Ben Simmons, Derrick Jones Jr., and Nikola Batum lineup in there, those boys, that really helped us get the momentum. Those 3 lone defenders, they was causing havoc. That's why I've been asking for Tyronn Lue to play those lineups. Put Lent on the court. Put Ben Simmons, put Derrick Jones Jr., Batum, Kawhi, put those guys on the court together. They always if you go back to the game against Cleveland, when we beat Cleveland, when he put them guys out there, that changed the whole game. We have to play those lineups a lot more. If you play the lineups a lot more, look, man, they're not a great shooting team like that. They have Jamal Murray, they got Nikola Jokic. That ball screening rolls they be running the pick and roll. It's beautiful. It's one of the best things in basketball. But it's ways around it. You can slow it down. Put some length on the court. Ben Simmons' versatility, his ability to switch, that was disrupting a lot of stuff they was trying to do. But I'm gonna say this, man. I was a little. I don't want to say I was a little disappointed. Nick Batum didn't get back in the game, but I'm not gonna poop on Norman Powell. He hit the big shot. I just need him to come through. Now James Harden didn't have a great game like that. He got it going. He got it going a little bit in what was the second, third quarter? What quarter was it? I think he scored 8 points. James Harden got it going. Some games he have bad first quarters, and then he picks it up third quarter, and he'll go off for 15 points in the third quarter. What I can't understand is this though. Why is the Los Angeles Clippers are not getting calls? James Harden getting hacked a whole lot, bro. I don't know if y'all noticing that. It's like the officials are giving the Denver Nuggets they same calls they was giving them in the regular season. The Clippers, they not giving them the same calls. And Harden got hit a couple times. It's been a couple, more than that being genius, but it's been a couple times he driving to the rack and literally getting hit on the arm. They not calling it. I wouldn't even trip about it. It's good defense. But some stuff is just fouls, bro. You can't, if you're going to call that for Jokic, you got to call that for James Harden, bro. He has a reputation. He got into the free throw line 7 times in the regular season. He didn't get to the free throw line at all last night. At all. I thought that was crazy. I'm like, bro, he's doing his part. He's driving to the rack. If he gets hit on the arm, bro, what do you want him to do? You got to call it. So I was just confused about that part, man. You look at the let's see the free throws. Kawhi and Zubac. Kawhi, don't y'all know this, y'all? Kawhi Leonard, Zubac, and Norman Powell, the only 3 players got to the free throw line. Kawhi got to the free throw line 5 times, 5 out of 5. Zubac 4 out of 5. Norman Powell, he split 1 out of 2. The Clippers as a team only had 12 free throws. Denver Nuggets as a team had 22. Westbrook got to the free throw line 6 times. Jamal Murray got to the free throw line 8 times. Nikola Jokic got to the free throw line 8 times. Michael Porter Jr. got to the free throw line 4 times. Aaron Gordon got to the free throw line 3 times. Christian Braun got to the free throw line 2 times. No, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong. Am I looking at the right stat? I'm tripping. I'm looking at the wrong stat. Hold on. That's 3-pointers. Aaron Gordon got to the free throw line 3 times. Michael Porter Jr. got to the line 2 times. Jokic got to the free throw line 10 times. My fault. Let me looking at the wrong thing. Jamal Murray 1 time. Chris Brown 2 times. Russell Westbrook, he got there twice. Peyton Watts got there twice. Yeah, they was a plus 10 in shot free throw attempts. 14 out of 22. And Nikola Jokic missed a lot of free throws. Are we gonna grill him for that too? Because we all grill everybody else. But look here, man. The Clippers made the stop. Then the Clippers got stops when they need to get stops. Christian Braun had James Harden off balance, but Christian Braun, that ain't his shot. He ain't no shooter. He didn't even touch the rim. They got the offensive rebound. Nikola Jokic tried to shoot the ball. Kawhi Leonard got in his chest. Like I told y'all, Kawhi don't want you to score. You're not going to score. Jokic missed the shot bad. Clippers got the win. They survived. Game 3, Thursday in the Tour Dome. It's going to be lit. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. We need to protect home court advantage. If the Clippers protect home court advantage, Game 3, I think, honestly, bro, I don't think we've seen the best Clippers. The best Clippers, the best version of the Clippers haven't showed up yet. Last night was a carry job. That was Kawhi Leonard just saying, look, I'm putting the team on the back, and we're going to get this win. That was a carry job. I expect the Clipper role player to show up and show out Game 3. I'm focused on Game 3. I ain't focused on other games. Just Game 3. The role players come out, hit shots, we win. It's that simple. It's that simple because we gonna defend. Kawhi Leonard 7 turnovers in the first game. He only had one turnover. Game 2. The Clippers as a team only had 11 turnovers. You know who had 20 turnovers? It flipped, y'all. The first game, the Clippers had 20 turnovers. Kawhi had 7 of them. Game 2, the Denver Nuggets had 20 turnovers. Jokic had 7 of them. It flipped. So that's that. Good win by the Clippers. We split. We going home. Let's handle business. Now, tonight, Damian Lillard returns. That series finna get pretty good, y'all. That's one series. Don't sleep on that series. That's a really good series. It's gonna be entertaining. A lot of trash talking, and I picked the Bucks to win because I thought Dame was gonna come at Game 3, me personally, but he coming back tonight. I'm definitely confident the Bucks gonna get the win tonight. Couple other things I want to talk about before I open up the panel. Oklahoma City versus Memphis. I don't think Memphis gonna get blown out by 50, but Thunder gonna win. I don't give Memphis no shot, to be honest with you. Now as far as the Lakers and the Timberwolves, y'all. All right. This is what I believe gonna happen tonight. Tonight, the Los Angeles Lakers are going to get the win. I just got a feeling the Lakers are going to get the win. I picked them to win Game 1. Minnesota won big. Game 2, I expect Dorian Finney-Smith. I expect Gabe Vincent. I think those two guys are going to have much better games. Austin Reed's going to have a better performance. I think the role players are going to outplay. It's really just this simple. Like, it's going to come down to the role players, y'all. You look at both of these teams, they're a little similar. They really rely on their role. Like when can I say them? Especially the Lakers. When I look at the Lakers, they kind of top heavy. They're not a deep team. I think Timberwolves are probably a little bit more deeper than them, but they're not as deep as they were last year. They really rely on. Let me see. Let me pull this up. For example, they got. Hold on. I keep forgetting, y'all. Never mind. I keep forgetting. Dante DiVincenzo on their team. I'm so used to him being on the Knicks. I forget. Dante DiVincenzo. That's the problem right there, though. Dante DiVincenzo and Alexander Walker. Those two right there. That's the problem. Like, them two guys gonna get the Lakers problems. But I think the Lakers gonna bounce back. They're gonna get the win. It's just, man, that's the Lakers' concern right there. Those two and Nas Reed. Nas Reed, Alexander Walker, and Dante DiVincenzo. If those guys having bad games, the Lakers, you can beat them. Even with Ant-Man, like Ant-Man, he gonna have some games he really cooking. He's sizzling. He on the heater. But like if you have a similar game, just 22 points, 8 out of 22, and them other guys not making their shots, you can beat them. And I think you're gonna see a similar game tonight. I think you're gonna see a similar game like that tonight. I think Ant-Man may have like 24 points. This is my prediction. I could be wrong. I'm predicting Lakers get the win. LeBron had 19 points first game. He's gonna have a much better game. Austin Reeves, he'll shoot the ball better. I'm banking on Dorian Finney-Smith and Gabe Vincent not having more. I'm banking on them having more than 3 points. I think both of them gonna have double digits. They're gonna be in double digits, and the Lakers are gonna win 5-point game, 6-point game, something like that. I just see the Lakers winning. I don't see the Lakers losing 2 in a row. Now I said I don't see them losing game 1. So again, I could be wrong. Now last night I went 2-0. I went 2-0 last night. I had the Pistons winning, they won. I had the Clippers winning. Now I'm a little scared of this matchup right here though. I could be wrong on this one because Dante DiVincenzo and Alexander Walker, bro. Them boys some ballers, man. I ain't gonna lie. They can hoop. And Jaden McDaniels, I don't see him having 25 points tonight. Not 2 games in a row. I think them 25 gonna be 12. Randall, I can see him putting up 20. I just don't believe. I think the difference between this game and game 1 it's gonna flop. It's gonna flip. It's gonna flip, y'all. The Nuggets, not the Nuggets, the Lakers role players gonna show up. The Timberwolves role players gonna shoot the ball bad. That's what I believe. Could be wrong, bro. I could be wrong though. We'll see. Because the Timberwolves kind of made me look like a goofy game 1. I ain't gonna lie. They made me look goofy as hell. Because I picked the Lakers to win. I'm thinking this gonna be a cakewalk. That's what I thought. I was a little surprised at what I watched, bro. They made me look like a straight goofy. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna drop the link for y'all, bro. No more Kawhi Leonard tolerated. Man, let them boys keep hating on Kawhi, man. I ain't tripping. Man, you got guys switching up on Kawhi, man. That would be blowing me. Dudes that came in the game riding with Kawhi, now they ain't Kawhi Leonard fans no more. As soon as he have a bad game or the Clippers win, Clippers lose, y'all switching up.
Salute, my boy.
What up, Midtown Breeze?
Shit, cooling, pig. Man.
What you got on why, man?
This the game. Which game you want me to judge first?
Why?
The Kawhi now?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, shit, well,
game 2, Clippers, Nuggets. We'll start right there.
All right, well, they need to, man, the Nuggets, it seems like the Nuggets trying to bring back their little winning streaks in the playoffs. They taking ownership in the defense. You know what I'm saying? Like Murray, I like Murray that he holding. It seems like they got a mismatch. The Clippers got a mismatch with Murray and Kawhi. I don't know why they throwing Murray on Kawhi, but I guess to keep him guessing on defense, like when a coach bring up a plan and stuff, because he the key guy of y'all scoring and stuff. So I guess they trying to slow him down on spurts, but it'll be all days trying to slow up Kawhi. But long story short, I think if the Clippers can get their defense and offense on ball, like swinging the ball more, and you know what I'm saying, Harden got to be a little more aggressive on defense. So I think they got the system to beat the Denver Nuggets. I like both teams, and you get to watch both of them. They got similar styles. They got similar styles and similar plays, but they just got to execute and try to pick up a lead when it's need to be. So they just got to slow up the key players on Denver and come up with a better master plan on like dumbing down the turnovers. So they should be straight though.
Okay, well, I'm gonna lie you on something. We're gonna get to the Lakers in a second. We worry about clip set right now. They started with Jamal Murray on because Kawhi was he a couple of them plays had a switch. Now they had Murray on them for whatever reason. I don't know why, but if you paying attention, what they trying to do is keep Kawhi getting off his spot. They'll put they'll have somebody, they'll have like Jokic on the if you pay attention, they'll put Jokic right there on the spot where Kawhi Leonard likes to pull up from. Have a defender right there and have another extra defender on the right side to try to collapse on Kawhi to take away his space. It just don't work. I mean, Kawhi just smart. I mean, he's gonna post you up. He's strong. He's physical. Then they put Aaron Gordon on him. What happened? It still ain't work. So I mean, I think they should start this. I've advised them put Aaron Gordon on him. Since Aaron Gordon's so special, put him on him. Y'all mean dudes came in here yesterday told me Aaron Gordon can hold Kawhi.
Yes, at a certain extent. Dang, he ain't gonna make him. Nah, I wouldn't even do that.
I be wanting him to talk trash because I like Kawhi get pissed off. Because Kawhi get mad, he really finna start cooking.
Big facts.
I'll be waiting for them doors to talk trash, Kawhi. But Kawhi really the cook. But what up? What's good, L? What you got on?
All right, salute everybody in the panel. Showtime. I think any good offensive player, especially once he done got rolling, you could forget it. Nobody can guard him. Now Kawhi is just special. He's always been extra efficient, ultra efficient. And what I saw last night, I'm not sure what all y'all saw. Aaron Gordon was guarding him from the beginning of the game, but they put him in pick and roll. That's all it was. They kept switching it up, and they kept hitting Jamal. And then when it's late in the shot clock, my thought for Denver's mistake was they should have blitzed him. They shouldn't have left those guys, whoever they were switching to. They should have never left. And most time it was Jamal Murray. They was calling Jamal Murray out. They should have never just left him on the island by himself. And Kawhi, 6'7", strong as two cheetahs and a bull and a ram. You know what I'm saying? So, and an elephant and a grizzly bear, put them all together. He one of the strongest dudes in the league, bro. Look at that dude. He gonna shoot over, and Kawhi has a true jump shot, y'all. He can take a set shot, but when he rolling, he gonna jump in the air like he getting up. You're not blocking that shot. You can forget that. And he laser sharp. So that's what he did. He got rolling. I want to say he made his first 5 or 6 shots. It was over then. I've seen Kawhi play too many times. If he come out and he hit his first 3, 4, 5 shots, it's a done deal. The only chance you got then is to totally blitz him, which is hard because Kawhi got an incredible first step, y'all. He jabbed one way and you think about leaning that way, boom, he gone the other way. And even if you try to stop him, he's so strong, he's still going to get past you. So he's not the easiest guy to trap. He really not. He ain't the easiest guy to blitz. And I saw it late last night. They tried, didn't work because Kawhi just made the best passes. He was hitting guys open and making 45-foot cross-court passes, and it just you can't let a star like Kawhi, who is as good as he is, done won championships, and he's elite on both ends. You can't let him get rolling. You can't. You can't let him start the game getting clean looks, and he hit his first 4 or 5 shots. It's over for you, bro. It's over. It's going to be a special night. That's what's going to happen, and that's what happened last night. And I agree with Show about the carry thing. Kawhi carried him because there was a lot of guys on the Clippers last night not showing up for great stints of this game. But like good veterans do, win the game on the line, they show up. I was very, very happy when I'm about done. Happy for Norman Powell because, boy,
Yeah.
So I think I saw you punch the screen one time.
I did.
I saw you punching on that. I said, that nigga show hot. But he came in, and I mean, he hit them floaters because they was stunting Kawhi. What's open? The middle. He came right to the middle, caught, dropped 2 floaters, and then that wide open 3, that sealed it, that put him in the coffin. So that's what you expect from veteran players, man. Make the right play at the right time and still play with confidence. Everybody was dogging Ty Lue, but his coaching decision last night led to the win. So I still got the Clippers in 6. I actually think the Clippers are going to win game 3 and 4. I think it's going back to Denver. They're going to be up 3-2. I think it's going to be up 3-2. Denver will get game 5 in desperation, or 3-1, I mean, and then make it 3-2. And then the Clippers will close it out in the Tuitt Dome in game 6. I don't think the Clippers want to go back for game 7. Now, let's keep it a buck. It's not like they can't win game 7, though. We did see a Minnesota team last year who's definitely not as good as this Clipper team, healthy, right? Go in and win, and they were down 20 going into the 4th and still pulled it out. So Denver it's not like they flawless. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like they can't lose a game 7 at home. But who wants to do that? Nobody wants to, and I think the Clippers going to close it out in 6. I'm done.
Okay. Go ahead, Thomas.
Showtime.
What up, my boy?
It's two things I'm tired of, bro. I'm tired of watching Joker get cooked, and I'm tired of watching Jamal Murray get cooked. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of Joker being cooked, and I'm tired of Murray being cooked. Well, actually, there's 3 things I'm tired of. I'm tired of watching both of them get motherfucking targeted.
Afternoon.
Both of them. I'm tired of watching guys that y'all worship get targeted. Not scored on, targeted. Here's what happened. Let me explain with y'all Denver's defense if y'all got questions about it. What they're doing is they said, you know what? Instead of hiding Jamal Murray on Dunn and Dunn getting offensive rebounds, let's put Murray on Kawhi, and then we're going to blitz Kawhi with size. We're going to send Gordon on the run after Kawhi starts dribbling. That's what they want to do. But it's like Ty Lue said, Kawhi, go quick. You go quick, you dictate. Denver's trying to dictate. Ty wants Kawhi to dictate. What happens when Kawhi dictates? Nothing. They can't do nothing about it. That's the thing. And shout out to Joker for winning the WNBA flopping trophy because he flops more than a bitch. I've never seen somebody weigh 300 pounds, get barely bumped by somebody who weighs half their size, jump in the air, fall back, land on their back like we're playing fucking WWF on the Nintendo, bro. What are we doing? Shout out to Joker for winning the WNBA flopping trophy. Because that's what the man's doing. You know what happens when you start flopping like that, show? You telling the whole world, I think we losing this series, boss. That's what you telling them. Listen, it's one thing to flop like Trae Young. I'm from Atlanta. Let me cook my own team. Let me be unbiased like y'all haters. It's one thing to flop into a defender and try to get 3 free throws, right? It's one thing to flop like James Harden, the team that I got winning this series in 5, not 6, in 5. Denver's won the last game because when it gets to 3-1, like Mr. Elder just said, Kawhi's not going to see a game 6. He's not doing it. He's going to remember that 3-1 y'all been talking about for 4 years. Them bitches is adios amigos. They might, you know what Denver gonna do? You might as well ship them across the border like ICE is trying to ship all the immigrants across the border. Ship Denver with you, because that's where the fuck they going. Now, these boys, Joker and Murray, bro, this man Jamal Murray was so mad. He tried to bear hug a dude and pick him up in the air and then act like he didn't do nothing. You telling the whole world you cook, bro. You telling the whole world you ain't got an answer. And guess what? You don't got an answer. Because here's the thing. See, y'all played together for 10 years. Y'all had one good run. Harden and Kawhi, they ain't seen the playoffs together yet. They still filling out, hey, when am I going to go here? When you going to go there? Oh, you got the mismatch this half? They switched up the scheme this half? Let's go here this half. They still learning on the fly, my brother. And here's the thing about the 20 turnovers, so a top defense forces turnovers. A lackluster defense like Denver has, they ain't forcing nothing. It's called unforced turnovers. When you go look in the analytics, right, and you go look at teams, that's why it's called unforced turnovers, forced turnovers. It's the same way if you go watch Serena Williams dominate tennis her whole damn life. It's called unforced turnovers and forced turnovers. The difference is the Clippers got the defense to get the turnovers. And oh, by the way, so you kind of spoke on a play that nobody wants to talk about. When's the last time, Show, you seen the man steal the ball and hit the ice clinching bucket all within 2 plays? You know who did that last? What Jay-Z said, Jordan, game 6. That's the last time you said Kawhi got the game clinching steal and the game clinching bucket.
And he
that's
what Jokic on the last play. Don't leave that out.
Yeah, right. Well, that's a whole nother conversation. We finna get there. Because you're right. I'm still speaking on the game clinching steal and the game clinching bucket. The last time you seen that happen, Jordan in game 6. Now, not only that play, so Joker has the ball. He's got a chance to do something. Kawhi steps on out, puts the forearm on him. Mano y mano, so. Mano y mano. When Aaron Gordon stepped up, Kawhi didn't call for no screen. Mano y mano, bitch. Here's the ice clinching bucket on your head, Aaron Gordon. Joker had a shot. That man looked like Paul George throwing that shit off top of the backboard, bro. That shit was ugly. That's y'all's MVP. The same MVP that's been targeted for 96 minutes. And guess what? You finna get targeted a whole lot more. Going back to LA, Showtime, you spoke on it. Going back to LA, Powell and Bogey, they ain't finna keep missing shots like this, partner.
No, they not. I think they're gonna play.
They ain't finna keep missing shots like this. Y'all boys in trouble. Hey, and let me call out Trice real quick. Trice said, "Oh, Denver's in good shape." Wrong, partner. When you got two home court games, you're supposed to defend home court. You know what the coaches teach their players to do, Trice? Go on the road and come home. I only want one game. Your job is to get one. The Clippers did their job. Denver's job is to win both. They didn't do their job. Stop capping in the chat, homie. Your job is to win 2 fucking games, my boy. Not one. Your job as a road team is to get one. Now, as Kawhi did last time he was healthy, went to Phoenix, stole home court advantage. The man went to Denver, stole home court advantage. I told y'all before the series started, y'all going home in 5. I asked y'all, did y'all want to bet on this? Elder took the bet and then called it off. I gave you opportunity to take the bets. Elder's a smart man. I respect his decision. He know what time it is, so. And I ain't trying to call him out. I'm giving him props. He's smart. See, it takes a smart IQ to say, hey, man, I was tripping that day. Forget that shit.
Hey, Thomas, I already had bets on the Clippers, and I already picked them to win. So that was stupid for me to even say that. Yeah. I got caught up in the moment.
Yeah.
I already had bets on Denver. I already had bets on the Clippers.
Yeah, he bet on
it. And I already had to
you smart. You smart. It takes a smart grown man to call off a bet. I'd have been betting against myself too, though. I'd have been betting against myself. Right. Well, I got money on them here and money over the 2-3 bets over here against them. That was done.
Yeah, you already came out and said that you got the Clippers in 6 on previous
I had
shows.
the Clippers in 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
from
So
jump.
Well, no,
Okay.
that would
no,
be a
I'm
dumb
saying,
bet
I'm
to take.
saying
It'll
though.
be you're right. It'll be betting against your own pick.
Yeah. Well, hey,
Absolutely.
you might end up 500 if you bet here and bet there. You might split and lose nothing, right? But no, I respect that. I respect that. It ain't no problem. But the thing is, I told y'all Clippers in 5. Y'all can call it in 7. You call it in 6. If you want to call them in 7, then come on the panel, put your money up. Shows called y'all out. Y'all keep staying in the chat. It won't bet no money. I've called y'all out for 2 or 3 months over here. Y'all ain't bet no money. The only man that stood up and gonna call a bet is damn Elder. The rest of y'all pansies sitting in the chat, scared, ducking. Y'all bitches are going home in 5, and it's it's like one of these guys spoke on the panel the other day.
Hey, Tom,
Real quick,
Showed them.
Thomas. Real quick, Thomas.
hey, hold
Real
on,
quick,
bro.
Thomas. There's too
Hold on,
many
please.
F bombs and B
Hold
word.
on.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
What's happening? What's happening?
Yeah, hold on, real
Yeah.
quick.
So
The problem with these boys? Hold on a second. Problem with these boys? They hide behind Elder. Pay attention. They know Elder a real stepper. Elder gonna step. He'll pull up on you and he'll put his money up with his mouth at. They hide behind.
that's what they doing.
Because he
They hide behind
you
Elder.
know what they do? They try to put a battery in Elder back. He don't need no battery. Oh, Elder, yeah, you cooking, Elder. Yeah, take their money. Instead of them standing up for themselves. And he picked the Clippers to win. See what I'm saying? That's how sad some of these boys is.
Yeah. I mean, it's really sad you sit in the chat and you show up on, like, you ain't even a fan of the Clippers. You would never catch me going to a Laker podcast. You would never catch me going to a Denver podcast. I might go to Big Tone podcast when I was over there on the other panel because they was homies or whatever. So we all did that. But going to as a Hawks guy, I'm gonna go to the Knicks podcast. I'm gonna go to Orlando Magic podcast. Never. Y'all show up on Showtime, any other Clipper podcast. Y'all show up 24/7 and talk in the chat, and you won't put your money where your mouth is, bro. You type up people's names, you call people all these other names. Put your money where your mouth is, but y'all won't do it though. But show, shout out to I'm gonna let somebody else go. Shout out to Joker and Jamal Murray for getting absolutely targeted, like Steph Curry getting targeted, like Trae Young getting targeted, night in and night out. And guess what? You ain't got but 3 more games to deal with getting targeted. You ain't got to worry about it no more. Y'all go back to the PlayStation, start playing PlayStation with Denver, because y'all getting targeted and you're going home in 5, and I guarantee that. Let somebody else go. So
Well, I'm gonna say this. I gotta correct you on something. I saw Steph Curry get targeted, and he locked up Jalen Green. So I'll leave that alone. Go ahead, Priest. Go ahead.
Well, with Jalen Green, yeah. But I'm saying for the most part, that's what they do. That's how you beat Golden State to target.
Yeah, I kind of saw what I needed to see. I still think Ty Lue is making the games harder than they have to be. I really still feel that way. I think the closing lineup should be, we already talked about this, with Derrick Jones and Chris Dunn and what is that? Derrick Jones, Chris Dunn, Harden, Zubac, and Kawhi. I feel like that defensive thing will lock everything up. And that's why I feel like that's part of the reason why I feel like it's gonna go 6, because of the lineups. I feel it might, if Thomas could be right, if Ty Lue played the right people, but I don't know when he gonna do that. But I like what Kawhi did. Kawhi took it upon himself. If you're gonna make it hard, it is what it is. I go get it done, and I like that. I like the fact that he took the defensive assignment, and in that last possession, I think, and that's another thing too about the coaching. That last possession had no freaking direction for Denver. It wasn't nothing drew up. It didn't look like. It looked like it was just go figure it out. And when you playing against a defense like the Clippers have, figure it out ain't gonna work. No, it wasn't nothing drawn up to get a guy a good look. So I don't know where they're gonna go. I think they get I think they get the next game in Denver. Like Elder said, I agree. I literally 100% agree with Elder assessment. The Clippers are gonna take care of home. Denver gonna get that one back in Denver, and then it'll be over with. That's that coaching mismatch is going to show huge. But Ty Lue still need to play the right guys.
Okay. Go ahead. Who is this? What up, Darius? What up, my boy?
What up, my
Man, what you
boy?
got on it, boy? What you got on it?
Hey man, you know I was on Twitter glazing the hell out of Kawhi, as the kids say. That's a great thing when he's healthy, man. I'm sorry, it's a great thing for basketball when he's healthy, fully healthy and locked in. Because he looked like he turned back the clock in 2019, bro. He really does. All right, watching him going against Aaron Gordon, I'm like, bro, it's 2019, the first round of the Eastern Conference. Back then, bro, you getting cooked the same way. But shout out to Aaron Gordon. He did the best he could. He just when he on, bro, he's on. It's like a machine, bro. I'm sorry. He's like a machine, bro. But one thing I was gonna say about the Clippers, because a lot of these games been closer than they need to be. If y'all hold on to the ball better and limit their second chance points, that's another thing too. Y'all gotta help Zubac gain rebound, man, because he has to deal with Jokic, man. Y'all gotta help that man gain rebound. Y'all got to, because that's crazy how many times they got second chance points. Because they beat y'all on the boards and things of that nature. I was like, but y'all end up still winning the game because y'all the turnovers. And one thing I would say too, I do agree with you show and you and Priest about Ty Lue's adjustments. I don't like the lineups that need to be out there at times. Like Norman was killing me. I ain't gonna lie, show. When I thought Norm and Jamal got into it, I was like, please eject Norman Powell. Please eject Norman Powell. They don't win this game without Norm. I was like, bro, I was like, he was killing me. I was like, Norm, you making this harder than it needs to be, bro. You really are. But he ended up cleaning up at the end of the game. I was like, you know what? All right, he's in good graces now. But bro, I was like, anybody else but Norm, bro, at this point, because he ain't making nothing. And I was like, man, he's getting down on himself. I was like, but man, it ain't the time, bro. It ain't the time. But I was like, man, watching this, I'm like, bro, it's just basically winning on the margins like a chess match at this point. And I did like the adjustment. I know you was mad that Ty Lue was doubling Jokic when he was out there, but I figured out why he was doing it when I rewatched the game. Zoo and him were basically banging on each other for a good minute, and Jokic one had no heat. He was camping at 3.
Darius.
You said what?
The mic messing up a little bit.
Can you hear me now?
It's like it's staticky.
That's a little.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sound like Elder Mike. Go ahead, huh?
If I have to leave out, I'll leave out and restart back up. But I mean, just let me know if it's still static. Yeah, I'll leave back out.
I made Elder go get a mic, man, because Elder come over here, blowing his hot breath from the star ass mic.
Shut the hell up, nigga. Shut the hell up. Like, damn, when you made me go get no mic.
I made him.
You the one be stealing the neighbor's Wi-Fi trying to do shows on your shit, nigga. Elder be traveling. That's the only reason my stuff is bad. I got top of the line shit, nigga. So don't make me turn the camera on and show you.
Them back rows in Georgia ain't nothing to be played with.
You can't do nothing in them back rows. I don't care how great your stuff is, man. I be in the mountains. I be in the mountains.
Shout out to OC. Shout out to OC for the super chat. He said, Clip Gang, salute show, Priest, Thomas, and the rest of the chat. Kawhi, Claude Jordan. Yes, sir. Go ahead, finish on there. What up, Mom?
All right. I ain't got too much longer. But I did like his game plan because he wore out Jokic, and the fact that they couldn't hold the lead when he was on the bench, and they brought him right back. I understood why he, instead of going back to the single coverage with Zoo, I understand he mixed it up with throwing in some double teams, because then it honestly helped because Jokic had 7 turnovers. I was like, oh yeah, this is one of his worst playmaking games in a long time. He had 3 costly turnovers in that fourth quarter. Like, yeah, I was like, those doubles really helped out a lot because, one, he was fatigued. Even with the last shot, when Kawhi had guarded him at the last shot, as soon as he missed it, he just got on one knee. He was done. I was like, yeah. I don't see how he's going to hold up for the rest of the series at all. I just don't see it. It's like, even with Jamal Murray. Also, I don't think nobody gave enough love to Chris Dunn. Chris Dunn, man, it's been amazing, bro. Blowing up that pick and roll, bro, every time, bro. It has been it. I see why Talu's always like he has to be out there. I see why
Hey, well,
he's blowing up that pick and roll
Chris
every single time, bro.
that boy's a menace,
Hey,
boy.
and let speak it. Make sure when you speak on how tired Joker was. Hey, can you speak on all those brick free throws like he Ben Simmons or Westbrook trying to shoot free throws? Can you speak on that, please?
I was
Oh yeah,
about to.
but that y'all about to say that's cost them the game as well, along with the
That man
turnovers.
flat
But
out choked,
again,
bro.
but
The
that,
MVP
but
got
again
fucking
though,
cooked and choked. Excuse my language.
They got
but
something to do with
again
that.
though,
Getting fatigued though.
but that's I was about to say,
But
dude has been doing
see,
a good
I
job.
can't even give him fatigued on the free throws because he missing free throws in the first quarter. He shot like 50% from the free throw line in this series. And this is his house. He's the one that's supposed to be able to play in that condition. So I think
But
it's more
even
about the pressure than the damn fatigue.
but Priest though,
Speak on it.
you're
Speak on
banging
it.
with Zoo.
Tired,
You
bro.
banging
That
with
dude's tired.
Zoo.
That dude is
You
tired,
banging
bro.
with Zoo over and over and over again. That first game, look how many times they banged into each other, dude. That's taking a lot as you. And then not only that, James Harden and Zoo are putting him in pick and roll situations over and over again.
All time.
He's gonna the legs are gone. Your legs are gone.
Not
Like you
over and over. That means you get targeted on it. Ooh, wait, that means you're a weak link. Oh my God. Over
He's
and
doing
over,
a
huh?
lot more. He's doing a lot more dribbling, ball handling.
yeah.
He's doing a lot more. So that wear you out. That wear you out. It does.
That's why he
Well,
was camped
Kawhi
at the 3-point line a
was doing a
lot.
lot too. I didn't see no fatigue over there.
Shit, that's the excuse Luca got.
But
That's why he
Harden run the offense.
Yeah,
Kawhi
that's
is
say Harden
able.
runs
So
the offense.
Kawhi is
Yeah,
able to
Kawhi
get
don't
to
have to
his
dribble
spots.
like him.
Jamal
He don't have to
Yeah,
dribble
go
like
run
ahead.
the
Jokic.
offense.
Nah, he don't.
Jamal
That's the
Murray don't
excuse they
run the
give Luca.
offense.
Jokic
That's
Jamal
the
Murray be
excuse
having
they
that ball in
give
his
Luka.
hands all the time.
just in the pick and
Jamal,
roll mainly.
yeah, Jamal Murray don't run the offense. I mean, Jokic choked. I do believe that, but I ain't gonna
Oh
lie.
yeah, he choked,
Yeah,
No
but
doubt he choked right now.
They was even running Aaron Gordon ISO trying to post up and stuff.
but the game plan that Tyloo ran in order to wear him out towards the end, because he that was one of his worst playmaking games in the fourth quarter. He was making all the wrong decisions. Like even like he was looking at the shot clock on the other end. He thought it was 5 seconds left, but he didn't know that the shot clock already reset on his side of the floor. And he threw the ball over and turned over the ball again. I was like, yeah, he's cooked, bro.
Hey,
He's
how
cooked.
many minutes has he played? He going to have to play 48 just to stay past game 5.
Come back, go out, come back in. Fix your mic. Make sure your Wi-Fi turn off sometime too. That's another thing. Fix your mic.
All right.
How many minutes has Joker played? He going to have to play 48 the next 3 games. So they go
I think
on.
he had
How many
43
minutes
last
he
night, didn't he?
Denver has the
Denver
the worst plus minus as far as when he's on the court and off the court as anybody in the league. That's and that it's been that way really the last 2 or 3 years. But
nobody care about that shit. He is getting baked on. I don't care if it's
man, the hell with it. You either can play or you can't, man. I seen Kobe and Jordan play 48 minutes. Man up and do it. Nobody want to hear them excuses. They don't want to give Kawhi no excuses.
I
The hell with them
wasn't
excuses.
making an excuse. I was making.
He got to deal with Big Zoo. He got to see Big Zoo, man. All that
Get his fat ass in shape. That's what he need to do.
See Big Zoo.
He do a whole lot of flopping.
But that's what this NBA is, and I don't like it. To be honest
Everybody
with you,
flop. He flops a whole
Well,
lot.
if
Brunson,
you play defense, they wouldn't.
hold on.
That game with Brunson was so bad.
Cat be flopping. All these niggas be flopping. Even Giannis done started flopping. These niggas be flopping their ass off. And Kawhi don't do it. But these niggas, the Lucas, the Giannis, all these niggas be out there flopping they behind.
But please, Giannis is nowhere near egregious.
I said Giannis didn't hold on. I said Giannis done started flopping. It wasn't always an issue for Giannis. But what I'm seeing in this new league, all these niggas is flopping and looking at the rest. And it's getting annoying. That's my whole point. It's getting annoying. It's
you
can't watch the game.
Jalen Brunson last night was so bad, dude.
So I ain't gonna only call out one player because Jokic is for him to be that big is ridiculous. But for all these players in this league for the league to have gotten to that, it used to just be Ginobili. If
And
y'all
then he get
remember,
away with a whole lot of fouling too.
That's why he
But
that dominant with these bees,
but
bro.
another thing too, you got to blame the refs because at first I thought 2-3 years
yeah,
ago
the
they
refs
made a
are a huge
rule.
problem. But
They
they ain't
made a
never. They did
rule.
that. They did that crap for like 3 months,
Oh,
Ladarius.
And then that nigga took 20 steps on that
They
and
foul.
it's like they
they
went
did
away
that
from
for
it. I'm
3
like,
months. They did it for 3
and
months.
I'm like, why y'all went away from it? It
And
was
I ain't even
working.
going. And I ain't even gonna
Hold
lie
on,
to
y'all.
you. And I ain't even gonna lie to you. If the referees allow it, I'm gonna do it too. I
Not,
mean, it is
not
what
that
it is.
Joker don't do this in every series, bro. He might flop here or there on a shot attempt. This dude is flopping on off-ball garbage ass flops, bro. The dude is scared in this series. I promise you. Let's go back last year and watch the Lakers series. I bet you went flopping off the ball like this. This dude is flopping like a fish, bro, on garbage stuff. He don't even have the ball in his hand flopping. This is a different type of flopping.
I'm
Yeah,
not.
you're right. All players flop. Hell, Kobe used to pump fake and jump into the defender. You're right. Preach
No,
players do
no,
that.
no, no, no,
But,
no,
but, but
no,
Nah,
this
that's
no.
flopping
different.
off
Kobe,
the
they ain't
ball,
gonna
That's
do.
bro.
different.
Hold on, hold
He's
on.
This
flopping
is
off
a
the
I ain't
ball
gonna do
garbage.
that.
Nah, he don't do this. He don't do this.
I ain't gonna do that. You ain't gonna. Kobe was not doing that.
But
That's
who
But
Mike
different.
that is?
No, I'm
I don't
saying
know who
Kobe
that
was
is.
pump faking, jumping into defenders.
But
What I'm
hold on,
saying, Priest,
but let's
what
be
I'm
honest.
saying is you can shoot the
Um,
ball and flop. That's one thing. This dude is off the ball, flopping like a fish, bro. They got nothing to do with the ball.
like last year, bro. Last couple years, man, Jokic was going at Andy Davis, bro. He wasn't flopping.
Yeah,
None of that.
y'all not finna
He was
camouflage
going
these type
at
of
him.
offensive scoring
And
flops
he
to
was,
this off the
and
ball
if you paid
nonsense. Hell
attention,
no.
look, if you paid attention, like I was
It's
telling y'all,
defensive
folks saying,
fatigue.
"Oh, he gonna punish Zubac on the post." That boy be on the 3-point line because he know if he get down there banging with Zubac, he gonna get worn down, bro. He gonna
Exactly,
Right.
get
bro.
no energy.
Exactly.
Right.
We're not finna, we ain't
Man,
finna camouflage nonsense.
but see, that's not what I was doing. I'm talking about. The whole point. It's a league wide problem with all of these players.
man, we talking
And
about fat ass Jokic right now. No disrespect, man. But
Yeah,
we talking
we're
about
talking
this
about the series,
dude right
bro.
now.
This man is doing it
Come
off
on,
the ball
come on,
too, Priest.
Priest. We ain't letting this boy out the hook, man.
No,
He was
I'm not
flopping.
Priest,
trying to,
Priest is
but
right.
what I'm saying is
Priest is right
became
on the ball.
because what I'm saying is becoming a problem and is making the games hard to watch. What I'm saying is all the best players, Shea, all of them do it, and it's making the game hard to watch. I'm talking about it
Shit,
being an
KD
issue.
don't.
I agree.
I know
KD
what you're
don't.
talking about, show with it being with this
KD don't do
specific
that
game.
bullshit.
But even the previous game last night, it was so much of that bullshit. It makes the games hard to watch. That's all I was saying. I get
Man,
what you're
man,
saying, though. I'm
last
not
night,
trying to.
Priest, that was
Yeah,
absolutely. If I'm
with the
putting up
ball, he is right.
a
With the
Priest,
ball, he's right.
last night that was absolutely disgusting, though, bro.
Yeah, it's
Like
Disgusting
But it
word,
was
bro.
both
man, it
games
was
Disgusting.
and I didn't like it in both games. That's what I'm saying.
I don't care. Look, Kenfo, see you stop talking about the other game. Jokic, bro, this dude was literally throwing his body down to try to get
right.
called and getting up arguing with the referee because they ain't falling for the flop. Come on, bro,
Right.
that's next level trifling right there.
Right. We
Yeah,
supposed to be
I
on
mean,
without the
their
ball. That's the whole point. Without the ball. This dude don't even have the
I
ball when he's
get what
doing
you're
this stuff.
saying. I think it's a problem though all the way around.
I hear all that. We know that,
I
bro.
think all the players should be.
But why?
What
But
I'm
hold on.
saying
Why
is
we
all
gotta?
the players should be
But hold on.
punished for
Man, I
flopping.
ain't trying to
They
hear that,
should
dog. Look,
actually enforce the rule.
man, I ain't look here, bro.
Stay
You know
up,
I ain't.
stay.
You this one I ain't trying to hear because when it comes to Nikola Jokic stats, y'all don't want to include nobody else in there.
right.
He's so great by himself.
Right.
So when we
Right.
start holding him accountable for the flopping, we gotta include everybody else. Man, stop. That
Yo.
dude, that
Right.
dude, that I'm
What you
talking about
mean?
Jokic. He be flopping like a fish out of water. He be flapping like somebody hit him with a headshot. I
Right.
ain't trying to hear all that, bro.
Yeah.
Big
What
facts.
just my point. Go ahead.
What's happening with you, man? What's up with the show? What up? What up? What up? Hey, man. I just look at the Joker different, bro. After last night, because it seemed like his back was against the wall and all he could return to was start flopping. I've never seen him
Exactly, bro.
do
Thank you,
that.
man.
I never seen him do that. Like even with like after Murray and Powell got into it, it was gonna be real testy. Man, he went down the court and just looked like a ballerina, bro. Also LeBron jump and then called it foul. But man, the Clippers, man, like I said, I picked them to win this series. We talked about that, earlier. But I'm still worried about some of the decisions Ty Lue is making. He did a lot better this time, but that small lineup, man, is really killing them, bro. I really think that
Facts.
they need to put Jones Jr. in there instead of him because you need somebody that's gonna help get rebounds. And see, Ben should play a little more too because he'll help you. Everybody talking about he ain't gonna score. If he on the court with James Harden and Kawhi, we don't have to worry about him trying to score unless he's absolutely under the basket. You know what I'm saying? He need to take them kind of shots. But his defense, he played good defense on Joker last night. Good. He got Joker in foul trouble actually. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, let me say something real quick. Hey, don't tell Santa Cruz. Listen, bro. It's a difference between discrediting me discrediting my saying he's an overrated. Well, I ain't gonna say that. Me saying he don't deserve 3 MVP. That's me discrediting him. He don't deserve to be in his championship. Even though I believe he had an easy run, I'm really talking crap right now because we going against him. Really, to be honest with you.
That's
I don't
pretty
like him right now. We going against him. We in the middle of a war.
Never
So
be no team that have more
I
than
don't know if you
50
noticed or
wins.
not, bro. But I mean, if you've been around here longer, man, we going against your team. Ain't no friends around here. I tell you,
Ain't no friends around here.
we going against your team. I'm not here to glaze them like you, bro. Look, the man flops. He flops. That's what it is. We gotta call it what it is.
Man, that shit was disgusting, bro.
He flopping the whole lot.
That's
And
a
he
fact.
ain't the only one flops. Y'all got a problem with me when I get at Luka Doncic and Jokic and these guys, man, for the obvious stuff that y'all gonna agree with.
Bro, keep getting at them niggas, y'all. Keep getting at them niggas, man.
When I get at these guys, y'all get mad at me, then turn around and say the same exact thing I've been saying. I don't understand. Like, bro, it's not like I'm saying something like that's ridiculous. No,
There you go.
the truth.
There you go, and that's what I'm trying to get at. All these people that they call the best players in the league is flopping they flop they behinds out. All these quote unquote best players in the league, all these quote unquote top 5 players be begging for calls on their back.
See, okay,
traveling.
When Jokic do something great, I'm gonna start talking about other players. And not
no.
We just gotta keep it real, bro. We just keep it real,
bro.
Nah, bro, because I'm tired of this, bro. Every time we talk about what Jokic need to stop doing, this play, they doing it too. We talking about Jokic.
Exactly, bro.
Not talking about nobody else, bro.
Right.
I thought you just said Luka Doncic. I thought you just said Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he was talking about just calling him out. He wasn't talking about flopping at that point.
Yeah, that's
okay.
All right. By the way, man, since y'all talking about flopping, I don't want to change the subject, but I missed your. I didn't get a chance to come on live last time. We was on talking about the Laker and the Minnesota game, and I got an elder. He said I was a fool for saying that Minnesota was gonna win because of Rudy Gobert and all that.
Yeah.
But I just had to bring that back up, elder, if you're listening, man, because I'm trying to tell you, man.
Yeah, I picked Minnesota too.
No. Look, we right on time, actually, because we getting to that now. Now, look, I'm
right here.
I'm pick, huh?
I'll let them know I'm in the panel. I'm here.
Oh, okay. I ain't hear you.
What's up, brother?
Hey, he said, look, so you pretty much agreeing with us then. He said, I'm a Denver Nuggets fan. Jokic recently just started doing it. It's weird. Yeah, so you agreeing with what we saying. He wasn't doing it.
And not to toot my own horn, bro, but in the Twitter spaces, I predicted Joker was going to do this. I predicted this in the Twitter spaces.
Yeah, I mean,
this ain't nothing new.
You kind of making Thomas' point a little bit, though, homie. Well, shout out to you, though, Sam. Now, let me get to this, though. Let me get to this. Who might do this? Hey, just
I don't know what the hell is that.
This is my point. Hey, bro, I don't know what you got going on. What you fixing cars or something? Put yourself on mute, Kim, folk. Now check this out. I'm picking the Lakers to win, Thomas. I hear you. I'm gonna pick them to win because I picked the Lakers.
I was just letting the homie know I picked them too. It ain't nothing crazy.
I picked the Lakers to win this series. So I'm gonna stand on my pick. I'm not gonna switch up. I picked them to win the 6. And I don't mind being wrong. So I don't have some kind of ego with, certain guys I always feel like they got to be right, and they just circle every ounce on the test and then say, oh, I was right. No, what I said, I'm sticking by it, and I was wrong game 1. The Lakers got blasted. Game 2, I'm expecting the Lakers to respond. I'm expecting the Lakers to find a way and make shots and get the win. That shouldn't be hard, right? I mean, you at home. By the way, the Lakers crowd has been garbage.
Lackluster as hell.
Hold on. What word you said?
They crowd.
Actually, y'all, I found out that's not the case. It was the broadcast. The people in the state, they had a whole article and stuff talking about it. And the people in the stadium was like, this place was lit. But I don't know what it was with the broadcast that wasn't being pushed out. Because I didn't hear nothing either. I'm like, is people even there? They cheering? They act like a playoff game. But the people,
that's why I'm like, man, they act like it's a regular season game.
It was a lot of people talking about that, and the people that was there was like, no. The atmosphere was lit, and it was a nervousness in the middle of the second, third quarter. You know how that nervousness is. But when the Lakers won their little rally, it was the roof was about to pop off, but you couldn't hear that. And I remember when they went on their run, I'm like, they should be louder than this, but. So I don't know. We'll see tonight. Maybe they'll get it fixed. Maybe it's a different. They was on ABC last time. I don't know what they're on tonight. So
well, I'm gonna ask you this: how do you think tonight's game go,
I think the Lakers are gonna actually play with more effort. They did not play, in my opinion. They were the only team. Well, Memphis either, but they were the only team I watched that I felt like didn't act like they were playing in a playoff game. Everybody else had playoff intensity. I did not see that from the Lakers. I think Minnesota just has to weather that storm to make it a good game. They will respond. They will play like it's a playoff game tonight. I expect Bron, Reeves, guys like that to play better. I'm still concerned, though, because Minnesota, people forgot they were the number 1 defense in the NBA last year. They still have elite defense, and they played elite defense in that first game. And I don't see many counters for the Lakers to stop Minnesota from doing what they do. What I should say, what's his name? Anthony Edwards. If you can't stop him from getting in that lane, you're gonna have a long night. And I'm gonna go on record and say this: if they're the 4th best shooting 3-point team in the league, which they are, they're the 2nd. They take the 2nd most shots, so they right behind Boston, y'all. I just having another 50% shooting game. I mean, they are a good 3-point shooting team, and I didn't know that. And they got a lot of guys that can let it fly. So I mean,
and you ain't got no resistance. Where you gonna get resistance from?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I don't expect 55% tonight.
No, you gonna get resistance from Luka.
I wouldn't be surprised they shoot 40% tonight, y'all. I wouldn't be surprised they shot 40%.
You're only gonna get half the resistance from LeBron. You ain't got no resistance.
Well, if the Lakers step up and play defense, which I don't know if they can, and we'll see, because they have to win with 2-pointers, which I think they can do that too. They got a lot of guys that can make middies. So I'm concerned about the Lakers. Besides Memphis, my most concern is for the Lakers. Memphis is done. They're toast. They're gonna lose.
Yeah, they're done. They're done.
Everybody else can win a game or compete. The Lakers, I'm concerned with. They'll win. I'm very concerned. I got to see something tonight to change my concerns, and I'm gonna see what happened in this first couple quarters.
Well, to me, Elder, I think they gotta win, bro. You gotta win.
I mean, I ain't for LeBron to have another sweep while he's healthy.
Man, if they don't win, it's over, bro.
This is a must-win game for the Lakers. If they don't win this game, they are not winning this series.
Real quick, everybody, real quick before you go to the next person show. Real quick before you go to I tried to tell you though, Elder.
Yeah, I tried to tell him too.
Try to tell me what, bro?
That Minnesota provides a unique matchup.
I don't want to hear that.
You put me on. You put hold on.
Put you on blast because you tried to flip flop. You
made me get on.
But then Minnesota, you was on both sides, bro. I'm not trying to hear from you. Anybody else can tell me. Priest, you the last one that can come in here and tell me anything about this. I do not want to hear from you, Priest. I'm sorry.
Well, you gonna hear from me,
Tell me
Elder.
I'm just
Well, you
saying.
gonna hear from
Anybody
me.
else can. All the haters of
see-
the Lakers can definitely tell me that. Priest, you the only one in here I'm not listening to when it comes to that. Because I called you out and told you, pick a team, nigga.
But you made me pick one. You made me pick one, Elder.
You can call me a Laker hater all
So
you
when
want.
you-
But I told
Okay.
them folks don't have it.
Okay.
Because guess
Okay,
what?
hold on,
If the
hold on,
Lakers
hold on, hold on.
would have turned,
God
hold on,
damn,
the Lakers would've
everybody,
turned
he talking
the
to me. He talking to
If
me.
the Lakers,
But when
if the
when
Lakers
you
would've
made me get
turned
on
the tide
record, though.
and won, that nigga would have came in and said, "I told y'all the Lakers." That's what he would have done.
No,
I ain't got time for that shit,
no.
bro.
No,
Priest.
you made me
You
come
the
on
last
record.
one I'm listening
And what
to
did
on
I
this.
say when I get on record? When I got on
I
record,
don't
what did I
give two
say?
shits when what you
When I
said.
got
You
on,
a
what
flip-flopper in
did
this
I
series,
put
bro.
on?
I don't
What
care
did I
what Priest
put
has
on
to say
record?
about this series. Talk to me about another series. You can't say shit to me, Priest, about this series. Your flip-flopper.
This is not.
Hell no,
This
nigga.
is nasty work, Elder. This is nasty
What
work,
you
Elder.
said officially was what?
Man,
Minnesota. He
Elder
said Minnesota
going
in
off,
7,
boy.
right? What was your official
No,
pick? Minnesota
no,
in 7?
I said
Close it up,
Minnesota
man.
can't win in 7, so Minnesota in 6 was my
All
official
right.
pick.
Well, stick with that
Check
and let's
it,
see.
man.
Then talk to me.
We getting a little
But
spicy
Stick with that,
sometimes.
then we'll see.
real quick,
Hey, Priest,
Elder.
hold on,
I
hold on.
wasn't
No,
even
real
talking
quick.
about.
No, no, no,
I
no.
wasn't talking about.
Hey,
I wasn't talking
hold
about
on,
the.
Priest.
I wasn't.
Priest, I got a question for you. Who did you pick to win game 1?
I don't remember.
Uh-oh.
Now you
Uh-oh.
got amnesia.
Break
Now
it
you
down,
got
man.
amnesia.
I think I
Everybody
picked
know
the
you
Lakers
picked the
though.
Lakers.
I think I
Man,
picked the
nigga,
Lakers
stop.
though.
You
I
did.
think
I
I
don't
picked the
think you
Lakers.
did. I know you picked the Lakers, just like
I think I
Show,
picked the
just like
Lakers.
me. Stop it, bro.
But
No, I know I
no.
didn't.
So you were
But
wrong.
see,
Don't
that's
come
not.
in here and say you were right. You were wrong.
I'm not even talking
You were
about
wrong.
that, Elder.
At least
I'm-
Showtime can come in here and say, "Hey, that nigga, Anthony Edwards got me looking like a goofy." At least Show can admit it.
He did.
Your ass would
But-
come in here and say, "But I tried to tell you, you ain't told me shit, nigga. You said the Lakers gonna win game 1.
God
Explain
damn,
why they didn't
Elder,
win
you
game
can't
1.
even. You can't even let me goddamn talk
I
about what I
really
was
don't want to hear
talking
this
about.
bullshit. I'm gonna go on
You
mute.
can't even
I
let
don't want to
me
hear this
get.
bullshit.
You
I don't
can't
wanna hear
even
it.
let me get to what I was talking about.
Stop running,
I was-
nigga.
Elder cooking.
Elder, you good, boy, you good.
Sometimes on the bottle on this
Nah, he
motherfucker.
caught you
God
slippery.
damn. But
He
what
caught
I
you
was trying to
slippery.
be, what I was trying to say was
Sometimes we got
the
to plan on that
issue.
5 more
Hold
people
on.
here, man. Let's fucking go.
Hey, to calm down, Thomas. What I was trying to talk about was the issues that Minnesota get. I wasn't talking about the actual result of the game. The issues that I said that they would. You can say that I'm flip flopping. I did speak on the issues that they could cause the Lakers, and every one of them came to fruition. As
I
well
don't know
as
where
the
the hell y'all
depth.
thought the Lakers gonna give any resistance to Minnesota
Well,
anyway. When they got
I'm
LeBron
a
barely
Laker
playing
hater.
defense,
He can call
you
me a
got Luka
Laker
and you got
hater.
Austin Reed. What y'all gonna get resistance from?
Right.
Hayes?
Right.
Hey,
Hayes? He gonna get
hey,
resistance to Randall and Gobert and Nas? Come on, man. What we doing, bro?
And it was actually by accident because Rudy got in foul trouble, which was why Nas Reed was played so much.
Hey, Showtime.
The shit was by accident.
Yeah,
What up, Rob?
and when they go back to
The
Minnesota,
Laker hater
Chicho and
is
Walker gonna come
here.
back too.
He
Hey,
can
Rob.
call me a Laker hater all he
Come on,
want. The Laker hater is in the building, and I told his sorry ass the Minnesota Timberwolves was gonna beat the Lakers' ass. He talked all
I
that
did too.
crap,
he did talk a lot
all
of
that
shit.
crap, and I told him
Elder
Minnesota's
tried
gonna
to,
whoop the
hey,
Lakers'
Elder,
ass.
hey, look here, man.
I told him
Look here,
that.
man.
Hey, don't feel bad. I told
I
Elder the
want to hear.
same thing.
Laker hater. Laker hater.
Yeah,
Tell me
you
a
can
crap
call
about
me a Laker.
No, no.
Oh, wait.
Don't you
One
tell
more
me
for you.
that.
One more for you.
DJ,
One more for you.
let's
One
get it.
more for you. One more for you.
I'm listening.
Jimmy Butler still ain't a real person. Playoff Jimmy ain't real. I
Who
don't
said
hear you.
that?
Playoff
said
Playoff
that?
Jimmy ain't real.
I told
Oh,
y'all
Who
who
said
had in Houston.
Playoff Jimmy ain't real?
Who
on,
said
man.
that?
You said that.
It's a lying ass nigga up here
Man, this
again. I
boy,
never
this
said
man,
playoff
you
Jimmy
did
wasn't
say
real.
that.
let me tell
You
y'all
did say
right
that.
now.
That's a lie.
Elder
That's
B
a
was some
lie.
bull crap.
That
He
is a
always saying
lie.
he did not say
You said
something when
That
he
is a
did.
I
lie.
remember that.
The
Now.
booger,
That's
the
just
booger
another
L be
lie.
lying, man.
Man,
That's
Elder be
another
lying,
lie,
man.
bro.
Y'all be listening to
You
Elder
did
like
say
his
that.
word is
Y'all
law.
hear,
Elder be on here
y'all
lying,
hear
man.
what y'all want to hear. That's
That
all
booger
because
be
you hate
lying,
ass
man.
niggas.
No,
Elder,
you
you
said
argued
that.
us
Hold
up
on a
and
second.
down
All
when we
right.
was telling you that.
Hold on a
You
second.
argued us
No.
up
What
and
I
down when we was
argued,
telling you that.
what I wasn't arguing about Jimmy in the playoffs. I said Jimmy has to come to the West and prove he can do it, and y'all are acting like he done won chips.
I'm not trying to hear that bullshit.
No,
You
you
said
ain't. That's
he
exactly
ain't
what I
did
said,
nothing.
though, nigga.
He ain't did
I
nothing.
did say
What
that.
has
He
he
hasn't.
done? What has he
And
done?
I'm talking
He ain't
about
did
winning
nothing.
chips. He ain't done shit.
Elder
I
didn't
don't
cook.
want to hear that shit,
I ain't
Elder.
been cooked.
I don't want to hear that shit.
These
You
niggas
was
make up
in
their
here
own
talking
narrative.
mad shit
They
about
said
Guess
Jimmy
what?
Elder
Butler.
get cooked.
You was in here talking
Let's
mad
see.
shit
Hey,
about
let's
Jimmy
see where
Butler.
let's see where he at when Houston beat their ass in game 2.
Oh,
Let's see
here we
where
go
he
now.
at.
Moving the goalposts. Here we go moving the goalposts.
Everybody want
Here
to
we
talk
go
shit
moving the
when they win.
Hey, you
Here
talking
we
about
go
must win
moving the
game? You
goalposts.
talking about must
Hey,
win game? Houston better win game too. Their ass get
there ain't no
swept.
must
Houston better
win.
win
I'm gonna
tonight.
tell you this right now. Everybody talk shit when they win, but it's amazing how
Nigga, I
all
was
you
talking
niggas
shit
are
to you
gone
before the
when they
game was
lose.
played. So I don't want to hear
We're
that.
gonna see where you at. Hey, we're
I
gonna
was
see where
talking
you at
shit
when you
before the
return.
game was played, nigga. What you talking about?
Hey, Show, hold on. I'm gonna ask you a question, Show. I know you
Turn
came
me
on
up,
early.
DJ.
Are you doing a post game tonight? Yes or
I
no?
was talking shit before the
No.
game
Hold
was
on.
played. So
I'm gonna
don't
ask
give
you a
me that
question.
talking shit when they
Are
win
you doing
crap.
a post game tonight, Show? Yes or no?
Nah, I'm gonna do the recap tomorrow.
So we'll see who show up tomorrow for the
You
recap.
better you
I'ma
better show.
always show up.
Elder,
I
you better
always
show
show
up.
up.
You talking
Where
about
was
you
you
want
at
you
when the
better show up.
Timberwolves got that? Where was you at when the Lakers got their ass whooped? Where was you
Hold
at?
on,
I've been
hold
asleep
on.
tonight.
All
I've
right.
been asleep tonight.
You better show your ass up tomorrow,
I was
Elder.
right
Where was
here.
you at when the Lakers got their
I
ass
was
whooped?
right here, nigga. I was
You
right
wasn't in the
here.
show. You wasn't. No, you wasn't.
Nigga,
No, you
stop.
wasn't.
Stop, nigga. Stop.
You was in the
Hey,
chat. You should have brought your ass on the
He
show
ain't
and
doing.
talked.
Hey,
You was in
he
the
ain't
chat, but
doing.
you wasn't on the
Elder,
show.
Elder, turn
Post.
all the TVs off.
You was in the
First
chat,
off,
but you
no,
wasn't
no,
in the
no.
show.
All
Bring
right.
your
Hey,
ass to the
Show.
show and talk
Hold on.
that shit when
Hey,
your
Show.
team get
Let
their
me
ass
ask
kicked.
you this.
Priest, get your
Do I
get back,
come
bro. Get your
on
get back,
while the games are going? Don't I come on at halftime and I come on the
I didn't
post?
ask
It
you
That's
ain't.
just
what
what I
you
do.
do. I
Nigga,
asked you
It
to
nobody
ain't.
care
be
about
there
what
when they
you
Not
ask.
when
played.
them
I'm
Lakers,
telling you
when they
who's
I
not
ain't
when
what
talking
I
them
about
do.
no
Lakers lost.
past
You
tense
don't get to
shit.
dictate what I do, hating ass nigga.
Oh,
You
but
don't
you
get to
dictate what
dictate
everybody else do. When it ain't fun when the
niggas over
rabbit got
here
the
know what
gun,
I
is it,
do.
nigga?
Hey,
It
bro,
ain't
it's
fun when the
called
rabbit got
watching
the
the
gun, is it, nigga?
bro. You
bro.
look like
Turn
a
the
little rabbit
It
volume
too.
up.
ain't
You never
fun
was
when the
like a little
rabbit got
rabbit.
the gun, is it, nigga?
You a rabbit, but you can't
Huh?
shoot.
Yeah.
It don't
It
mean
ain't
shit.
fun
The
when the
rabbit
rabbit
can't
got the
shoot.
gun,
Turn
is
the
it?
Hey
It
volume
man,
up,
don't mean
hey,
bro.
shit.
Hey,
Huh?
hey,
You
if the
can't
Lakers
shoot.
lose
I
tonight,
told you
we
I
ain't
was
gonna
gonna
hear
get
from
your
Elder
ass.
for a
I
week.
told you when you come on this panel, I was
Hey,
gonna
watch
light
this, y'all.
your
Hey,
ass
watch,
up
y'all.
because you talk
Hey,
too
watch,
y'all
much
y'all.
got to
shit.
go
Watch
one
when the
at a
Lakers. Hey,
time,
y'all.
though.
I'm gonna tell y'all now. Watch when the Lakers win.
Right.
His ass won't be found. He'll be at work. He'll be have some kind
Hey,
of mercy.
show.
What? And
Am
if he do
I
come,
always in this
all
here
he can
late with?
do
Am I
is give
always here or
excuses.
not?
You
Am I
here?
Bro, that
always here or
Luka
not?
shot
You
10
here?
free throws
Am I
all day.
always here
I
or not?
told you the refs was gonna cheat. That
Am
nigga
I
was coming with all
always
these
here or
excuses.
not, show?
That's all he gonna do when they win. That's
Yeah.
it.
Ah,
Am I
That's it.
show? Am
That's
I
it.
always here or not?
you here?
Now I'm gonna ask.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna ask. I'm gonna ask
Where
all
was your
y'all.
sorry ass
I'm
at when
gonna
the
ask all
Lakers was getting
y'all.
their ass
When
whooped
the
by
Lakers
26
lost,
points?
did I make an excuse for them losing?
I
I
don't
actually
care
Nope.
came in
about
here
you
and
not
told
making no
y'all
excuse.
No,
I
I'm
want you to
I,
bring
concerned
your
about my
I'm
team.
gonna
sorry
be,
ass
I'm
on
gonna
the
be
show.
Nah,
honest.
I
Elder,
want everybody
Elder.
to hear it because I know he's gonna come in and he's gonna do the same
I'm gonna
shit.
be
Well,
honest. I'm gonna
Luka
be
shot
honest.
12
I
free
was
throws in the
actually,
first half and la, 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 la.
Hey, what
If
I
what
y'all
you
gonna
say,
have
actually
an
Elder?
hold
What's
up,
excuse,
the name,
hold up,
Elder?
hold
Stop
up,
the
hold up,
madness.
hold
What's the
on, hold
name?
on, everybody. Y'all can't all talk at the same time.
Oh,
I actually heard Elder on Ticket and on Greenleaf say he was that game worried him. So
Show
it
didn't do a
all
post game, so that's why y'all didn't hear me. He ain't do a post game. I went to
yeah.
guys
So
that had post games for the game. I come
Oh,
in
Yeah,
at
oh, we talking
halftime
about
and I
show
come
now.
in on post games. That's
I
why I
saw it
just
Oh,
on
asked
you
him,
got show.
are
What's
I
up?
you
saw it
doing a
on
post game?
Greenleaf. I
He
saw it on
didn't do a
Greenleaf. He
post
said
game.
he was worried. Yeah.
yeah. So
I
Elder
am
do
worried
keep
about
it a
what we
Who
hundred.
lost.
don't even
What I
care?
was
I am.
trying
I'm
to,
We
worried
got the
about
I
what we
was
Bucks
trying,
lost.
over there.
I am.
but did you,
Because
I'm worried
but
about
did
what
you
we lost.
he
say?
ain't playing no
I
defense. He
keep it a book. I keep it a book.
But Elder, did you say that this wasn't a must win for the Lakers, or you said this was a must win?
No. Somebody was saying it was a must win for Houston.
Oh, okay.
That was Houston.
It is a must win for the Lakers too. Tonight they get swept. You can put that in the books.
Yeah, they're gonna because they play better at home anyway, and like I say, if they let this one go, it's gonna be a wrap.
You're facing varsity going back facing playoff.
Houston been good on both though. Houston's played well on both.
It's a wrap.
Houston's played well on both. They played well. I think they've actually played the same. I think they had the exact same record at home and on the road this year. So Houston will win this play.
Go to Golden State 0-2 to see what happens.
I've seen plenty. It's not a problem. I've seen plenty of teams go down 0-2 and still win the series. I'm not saying that's ideal, but it can happen.
I think this is actually
I don't remember Kawhi
you're talking about Houston, and you can't say hold on. You can't say I'm a flip flopper.
I know Kawhi lost
Warriors.
3-1, nigga. I know that. I remember that.
Hey, check this out.
I don't remember that. I do remember being up 3-1 and losing though. I remember that.
Real quick, I think that if the Lakers
Keep counting.
I don't remember. I just don't remember. What series was y'all down 0-2 when y'all won?
Man, ain't no Laker fan
We
gonna
did
remember
Where
no
was it? No,
scores.
when was that? I don't remember that.
We did it
It was
twice.
versus the
I name
Mavericks.
two of them. We can keep naming. I name two of them.
What's the?
It was
I didn't hear
versus
you, brother.
Dallas. It was versus Dallas.
He
Oh,
went
that's right.
down
We
0-2.
did. Me
He
and Show
went
went
down
over that.
0-2.
No.
He
Me
went
and
down
Show
0-2
did
to
that the other day.
Dallas.
That's right.
He went down
Hey, yo,
0-2
Show
to
Show.
did that the
Giannis.
other
He went
day.
down 0-2 to Dallas. That's two right there.
All right, I do remember the Dallas. Me and Show went over that the other day.
He
He
did.
went down.
He
He
did
went
it
down
Hey, check
0-2
this
to
out.
Giannis.
I'm gonna give a quick take real quick. I'm gonna get up out of here, man.
and Giannis
So
did
look,
it
man,
with
if it go down like this, I believe at the beginning of the first half, the Lakers gonna be winning big, probably about 20, but they're gonna get chopped down by the third quarter, and then the emotions gonna rise. LeBron gonna start flopping. And next thing you know, man, Minnesota gonna take over the game.
I
They don't
don't
need to
see how
fall
the
down.
Lakers get up by 20. How do the Lakers get up by 20?
They gonna get they gonna
Good
be pumped
basketball,
up, but they gonna run out of gas, man, because
They better
Minnesota gonna run the
hit
boys out the
25
building, bro.
threes.
Hey,
They better
Anybody in
hit
these
25
playoffs can be up.
threes.
What's up,
hey,
Memphis? Anybody in these
hey,
playoffs
hey,
but Memphis
Priest,
can be up.
you had to ask that question. You know how they gonna get up by 20. They gonna have a parade to the free throw line tonight. You know that.
Yeah. However they get, they gonna get up by 20 the first half.
Hold on, say.
Niggas ain't even played their game and they got excuses for the Lakers winning.
You already know that's coming. You know
Hold
that's
on,
coming.
hold on.
Hey.
But y'all don't believe the Lakers are going to shoot the ball better? Like, that's looking from a logical standpoint. Y'all don't believe
From
the
the free
role
throw
players-
Yeah, they will shoot the ball better. Like the Lakers
be-
miss. There was some easy looks the Lakers
I
missed.
do
To be
think
honest.
But listen,
I don't agree with that, Ladarius. I think Minnesota actually played good defense on the Lakers. I
yeah.
think
No, in transition,
hold on their role
You
players.
good, Ron Will?
Now Luka Doncic they let go 1-on-1, but I believe that game plan is staying at home on the role player. Nobody else got clean looks. Finney,
Right.
Roy, even Braun, they did not. Gabe, they did not give them clean looks.
Exactly.
I
Now,
mean,
whether
in
they would
I mean, in
And I wouldn't keep
transition
that
though.
same game plan.
Luka's not
But that's
averaging
the thing, though.
37
I'm not
series.
saying
I
in
might
the
as well
set.
forget that.
because
I'm
if
not
you look
saying
at
in
that
set
game, Luka
defense.
only had 1 assist because they
I know.
stayed at home.
I'm not saying in a set defense, but in transition, when they did get the mismatches, they did get some open looks that they just routinely miss. They just routinely
But
miss. I
see,
don't think they're
and
gonna
that's
have that
another
better
thing,
defense.
and that's another thing that I noticed. That's another thing that I noticed too. They didn't really switch on that pick and roll. They kind
No,
of
they
fought
didn't.
over it.
They kind of fought over
Uh,
it. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I look at it like they're gonna be on fire. They're gonna get their shots, man. They're gonna be on fire at the beginning,
This
but
should be
then
a
that
well-fought
defense
playoff
and that
game like the
transition,
rest.
it's gonna wear them down, man, to
That's
the
what it
point
should
where they're gonna start missing their shots, and that transition gonna kill them. It's gonna catch up to them. You know what I'm saying? And
Either way
once
it
one of
go,
them guys go to the bench, it's gonna be a wrap, man.
either way it go, that
I
size
actually
still
think
gonna be there. They way bigger than
I actually think the Lakers should apply that game plan and stop crashing on Ant because the Minnesota has, like I said, a ton of shooting. So when you crash on Ant and give dudes like Nas Reed and DiVincenzo and Mike Conley and all these guys wide open looks from the three, these guys are professional shooters.
And
They
you
gonna
know what's crazy?
they gonna make them shots more than they not.
I ain't gonna lie.
Ant didn't even have a really good game like that.
I ain't gonna lie.
No, Ant had a,
Protect the
no,
rim
that's
from
not
who?
true.
Protect the rim
That's
from
not
who?
true. That's not true.
That's what he's
Ant
talking
had
about. If
a
Ant-Man gets
Ant
down here,
had
who's
a
gonna protect
Hey,
the rim?
again,
Nobody.
who cares? They don't have nobody protecting the rim nowhere. Oh, I hear what you saying, Priest. Let Ant-Man do that, but just don't let
Yeah.
everybody else get off. And that's what I said.
Because
That's what I say
said.
about
the
Luka.
strategy-
Let
Anthony
Luka get
Edwards-
off.
said
You gonna
They
think
gonna get Hayes and foul trouble then.
the problem is Anthony, because everybody just talking about, if you didn't watch the game, Anthony Edwards had a great floor game and a very mature floor game. He had 9 assists. If you look at how he played, he didn't score 30, 40 points, but he didn't have to.
That's
He
what
was doing
I'm
what
saying.
was
That's what I'm
required
saying.
of that team to win.
No,
But
but
when he went out, like I said, he got hurt. When he got hurt and went out the game, they went up even more. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. He
build
didn't
your
have a real
wall,
big impact.
cover the 3. That's all you got to do.
I think
And not only
Minnesota
that-
keep the same game plan they had.
Not only that, it's the same.
No, they didn't
Same
build no
thing.
wall.
Everybody else.
I'm gonna tell you right now, they didn't have that game plan. They didn't
Nah, they
build.
didn't.
They did not build a wall like you got to build a wall for Ant-Man like you do for Giannis.
Hey, peace out, man. Y'all be easy.
line extended. You have to.
Where y'all building the wall at?
at the free throw line extended. That's where you build it. Don't let him get in the paint. Make him if you let the free throw line extended already and they kick the ball out, that's easier for you to close out to. You build the wall, don't let him get in the paint. When he does kick it for the three, you're easier to recover.
Easy to recover.
And I think Minnesota should keep the same game plan.
Once he gets in the paint, now the defense is gonna suck in. And that's when you kick, and that's when guys get clean looks.
But I ain't gonna lie to you.
If he gets all the way
you better take Austin Reeves off the court. Put
Yeah,
Randall
about to say,
in
let
there.
him do it because I'd rather
You ain't
trade
got nothing to
contested
build
twos
with.
than open threes, to be honest. I'd rather trade for him to take contested twos than get up open threes.
You got to give up offense to get some defense on
But
you
know the problem is,
Same thing with Julius Randle.
The issue is, Elder.
They got guys that can make twos, though. They got guys that can make twos. They got guys.
But the issue is, Elder, that the guys were getting blown by at the point of attack, so the wall couldn't even get put up. So you got
the wall should be there. The wall, the wall. Hold on. The if you're building a wall, it's not up to the guy on the point of attack. It's not. That's a team thing. You're in gaps, bro, and you can't split that. If it's a wall, they didn't have a wall. They were playing that dude one up. Then they would screen every now and then once he got what he wanted, they was leaving that dude on the island, and he got around anybody he wanted. It didn't matter who was in front of him. He got around them, got in that paint, picked it out for wide open threes at the end of the shot clock, bro.
Well, let me tell you the real reason why they beat
him like that.
The real reason why they beat the Lakers like they did, and they should stick to this game plan. They let Luka go off by himself, and they shut everybody else down. I would stick to that same game plan. You want to score 30, 40 points, you go ahead. You go ahead, but ain't nobody else.
And I said that the Lakers should adopt that same game plan.
Yeah. That's exactly what you said.
If Minnesota, the thing about it, Minnesota has better 3-point shooters than the Lakers.
And same thing with Julius Randle. Like, just allow Julius Randle to get contested twos, and because I'm fine with him taking contested twos. Don't sink in on Julius Randle.
Sometimes you actually because of how Julius Randle would take bad shots.
Yeah, they got score over you.
You actually like the ball in Julius Randle's hands sometimes because he'll force shots up against defense.
That's what I'm saying. I would much rather for him take the shot. The contested twos.
It's not hard. Build the wall. Same thing you do with Giannis. Yeah. Build the wall, contest the three, run them off the three, and then when the shot go up, gang rebound. Everybody got to go in and rebound. You do that, you're going to be.
I wouldn't say you do that against Giannis because Edwards can shoot. He ain't just no drive to the basket first. He can shoot. Giannis can't shoot, so it's easy to say build a wall around Giannis.
I would live with Edwards shooting. I would live with I'm not again. When you build a wall, it's like a zone. That's not meaning you giving up wide open threes. You're in a much better position to contest. So I'm with that. I would rather Ant-Man shoot a bunch of jumpers. I would.
You gotta have some defensive-minded people to even build anything, bro. Y'all got to take offense off to put defense on. That's y'all problem.
Exactly. You got to put Vanderbilt out there.
What y'all want to do, you ain't got. You got what you got is on the bench, and you bring them in, then you lose offense. That's your problem.
And the crazy thing is, Austin Reeves can't really beat these Minnesota defenders off the bat
because they too big and physical for his ass.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's why I said I got concerned.
This is a mismatch, bro.
This is why I said I got concerned. So Elder, if y'all lose tonight,
the series is over if they lose tonight.
Y'all think
Showtime. I'm gonna buy you a broomstick to put on the screen. They lose tonight.
So you think, Elder? You think it's like it's gonna lose if they lose the series? They in trouble. What's the question? If they lose tonight,
he said if they lose tonight, do they lose the series?
I didn't understand it. I didn't understand exactly what he was saying. Yeah, I really think that. Yeah, they're gonna eventually lose. They're not gonna get swept or nothing like that. I think they still gonna compete and fight. They do got guys that are world champs and they got guys that are vets. They gonna scratch some stuff out. But if they lose tonight, yeah, it's gonna be real tough for them to beat this team 4 games in a row. Especially if they stay healthy. It's gonna be tough. That's just a fact.
Just to touch on something that you just said, they got championship pedigree and all this stuff. That's all the more reason why I won't give them the excuse to coming out talking about, oh well, we had to fill them out and see if know they physicality.
I don't remember anybody saying that. I mean, look, they give like the LeBron gawkers, they give him that every time because
no, they were saying this on TV and everything.
So, yeah, I know they those are the LeBron. A lot of them are LeBron gawkers, but they do that. You know, they do that. But again, I'm just keeping it above. When I watched that game, Luka went off in the first quarter, but I still didn't see playoff level energy from the Lakers. I'm like, what are they doing? This is a playoff game.
Because they were listening to their Clippers. They was listening to everybody say that they was going to just run over
Minnesota. One thing I know about the Lakers, I'll be able to tell a lot in the first 2 minutes of the game. I'll watch LeBron and I'll watch how he moves. If he moving like everything, if he moving like everything cool, the Lakers in trouble.
I know
if he got that bounce and he ready, then Minnesota in trouble. Because what happens is the Lakers team actually follow. Now, Luka's always aggressive offensively. I'm talking about LeBron on the defensive end. I ain't talking about what he's doing offensively. I want to see LeBron with a bounce. I want to see him with a bounce. When he has a bounce and he's closing out and he's doing I seen it. And again, he gets rest between these games. It is possible. I watched it all year. He can do it when he wants to. Now, again, he's 40, so he ain't doing it every game, but he can. And again, I'll be able to tell. I'll be in here for that. I'll be able to tell if
he might be more aggressive offensively, but I'm not giving him defense.
If they're going to play better defense.
I ain't giving him defense.
If LeBron has that pop, this whole team will play much better defensively. And they won't be giving up the wide open threes and all of that. If he doesn't have it, they're going to get shot out again. They're going to get shot out again.
And then if they start doing guarding the 3-point line, then they're going to get killed into going to the basket. So it's a lose-lose situation.
To me, I don't have any problem with that. I would much rather you take 2-pointers than threes. I really would. They shot half their shots from the 3. I don't want that. I don't want them taking half their shots from 3.
Well, you got to blame the coach for that because he's the one got the pack the paint mentality. That's his teaching.
It's not blame JJ. Really?
That's on JJ. He the one wants them to pack the paint.
That's fine.
That's on JJ. He the one has this pack the paint mentality. No, don't give nobody the inside. He wants them to.
I watched
I do expect a different defensive scheme. I don't think they're gonna do. I don't expect them to have the same game plan they had for game 1. They're really.
I expect more effort. I don't even know if the scheme gonna change. I expect.
Yeah, I'm about to say. I just would rather see the effort. Yeah, that's what I want to see.
The effort. Hey, they can pull out that Air Force.
That's why they lost game 1. Effort.
I just didn't see the effort, bro. No, I'm not gonna say that's the main reason they lost because I don't know what Minnesota would have done. Minnesota can match that effort. Minnesota came to win, and when that thing started falling, they started letting it fly. And they did have an incredible shooting night. So I don't expect them to do 50 from the field, 55 from 3 tonight. I don't. But I don't think they need. Hold on, I don't think they need that to win. They can shoot 46 from the field and 38 from 3. And still win the game now because their defense is elite. They can't. They don't have to shoot lights out to beat the Lakers. They don't.
That's a 100.
Hey, I understand that, Elder, but the Lakers don't play with no effort and they don't play no defense against.
They're gonna get blown real soon. Yeah, they're gonna get blown out. If they don't play the D, they're gonna get blown out. So they got to get an effort on that. They got to get stops. They got to get stopped.
I'm just saying how they look in the game 1. If they come out and pull the same thing in game 2, bro, it's over for them. They got to come out. They got to come out and play today.
I think that's the part I think they'll be able to figure out the easiest is offensively how to get guys shots and get them going. They'll be able to get LeBron going when he wants it. They'll be able to get
LeBron in defense, man.
Going. They'll be able to get it. They'll be able to get it.
Yeah, they're at their best when Luka got the ball.
LeBron plays defense in spurts, and I ain't gonna lie, it ain't just LeBron. I don't give a shit who you are. You 40-year-old still playing in this league, 38 years old playing. I don't expect you to be able to play defense. You just can't, bro. So I need it in spurts. I need you to play it in spurts. I need more spurts from him, though. I need him starting the game playing defense. That's what I need. And set for everybody else to play damn defense. Because when he ain't rotating, guess what? Rudy ain't rotating. When Rudy ain't rotating, Luke ain't rotating. I'm not going to say Austin Reeves because if y'all actually watch Austin Reeves, that dude play defense. He just weak, y'all. He's slow-footed. And even if he's in the right position, you still can overpower him or shoot over him, whatever. So I ain't finna blame Austin Reeves. He tries. Now, is there times when guys got an angle and they go by me like, yeah, bump that shit. Let them go. Ain't nothing you can do. But the Lakers got to give effort. If they got playoff level effort tonight, this should be a good game. And I still don't think they're going to win going away. Not like Minnesota. I don't think the Lakers got it. I don't think they got it. So they're going to have to win the game. They're going to have to take the game from Minnesota. And if they don't, they're in a lot of trouble. It's that simple. But I'm concerned about the Lakers. This is a bad matchup for the Lakers, honestly. It really is. It's a bad matchup for them.
So with the Clippers,
I don't think it's a bad matchup. I just personally just think I think they just got to bring it, bro.
I think Minnesota is a bad matchup. I do because of the physicality is playoff time. I do think Minnesota is a bad matchup.
And it'll be
Minnesota got 3 things. They got size. Well, they got 4: size, length, athleticism, and here's the biggest thing: shooting. Those are the Lakers' weaknesses. Their strengths are the Lakers' weaknesses. So it's a bad matchup.
Another thing nobody mentioned was this: Nas Reed playing a lot of minutes in this series. That take Jackson Hayes off the court.
Which I don't think we need him. So honestly, he don't play a lot of ton minutes. He ain't really a big help offensively or defensively.
Defense
he
and
rebound. He don't rebound great. When you go look at him, he ain't a great rebounder. So I don't really think it's a problem if Jackson Hayes is not on the floor. I actually think we're better without Jackson Hayes. I'd rather have like a 6'9" Vando on the floor than Jackson Hayes, honestly.
I don't think this is a good travel speed.
Yeah.
You
just got to gain rebound. You got to do like Golden State does. They're small to every team. The tallest guy they start is Jimmy Butler, damn 6'8". But they bang on the boards. They scrappy, bro. You just have to do that. If you're gonna be a smaller team, you got to do that.
Right. And the problem with this, I think the Lakers need to get this win. They have to get this win. If they lose tonight, I can see them winning one of them games, but I don't think this series. I just don't see how this series go past 5. If you can't,
I can see it. I'll give you a scenario. If they lose tonight and they come in playing desperate, then they steal game 3. See, the first home game is always the easiest one to steal, right? Because it ain't close and all that. Say they steal game 3, Minnesota win game 4. They go back to LA for game 5. They can win that game. Now you're going back to Minnesota for 6, back to LA for 7. So I can see this game. I can see this still 6 if the Lakers lose tonight. I can still see it going 6. 7 gonna be rough. 7 gonna be rough, but I can see it going to 6. Because it's not like Minnesota. Minnesota's not like a juggernaut at home. They ain't got one of the best home records. Actually, the Lakers. So it ain't like Minnesota.
But this is playoff time. The playoff atmosphere is totally different than regular season atmosphere at home. So that don't make sense.
You're right.
Yeah, you stop hanging on regular season.
It's a little different.
Yeah. I just gave you a scenario where I can see it happening. I just gave you a scenario where I can see it happening.
One thing about Minnesota, one thing about Minnesota, when they steamroll you, they gonna steamroll you. They gonna keep you down too. I know
they really like sharks when they smell blood.
They really gonna take you completely out. If they go up 20, 25, more times than not, you're not coming back and winning. I mean, we saw that last year against them. Man, they steamrolled them boys. They ran through them.
And they had to. People forget though. People forget. Hold on. They didn't. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I don't want to start capping because first off, I don't believe Minnesota steamrolled Denver last year. That's not true.
Yes, they did. You ain't see that game.
I don't agree with that statement. How do you hold on, Show. Hold on. How do you steamroll a team where you go 7 games in the series? You're down 20 going into the 4th. You're down 20 on the road going to the 4th.
I'm not talking about for a series, Elder.
Oh, what are you talking about? I'm sorry, my bad. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about per game. I'm talking about game.
Oh, okay. I got what you're saying. Per game.
I'm talking about game. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm about to say a
Like,
series though. They steamrolled the Suns. They steamrolled the hell out of the Suns in the
yeah, they
series.
did that to them too. But you remember they beat the brakes off. Remember this, Elder. They beat the brakes off They beat the brakes off Nuggets. What was game
3. Game 3.
2?
Game 3.
Game 3.
Nuggets
they were
won.
down 2-0. Nuggets was up 2-0.
Nuggets won game 3.
No. I'm sorry. They were you're right. They steamrolled them game 2.
Yeah.
Yes, my bad.
They steamrolled them.
Minnesota was up 2-0. Yeah, Minnesota was up 2-0. Well, they won by 7 in game 1. They won by 26 in game 2. So they won. Hold on, they won both games at Denver, and that series ended up going 7. They end up losing the next 3 games. Denver steamrolled them in Minnesota for game 3, and then Denver beat them in game 4 by 8. They went back to Denver, and Denver kind of manhandled them. I mean, they ended up winning by 15, right? Closer, but they at the end. Then what's the name of them was down 3-2. They were up 2, so they had to win. And guess what? The game was at home, game 6, and they blew them out. That was the second one you're talking about, show. 115-7. They blew them out. And then they had to have a miracle in game 8, because if everybody remember, game 7, they went into the fourth quarter down 20.
That 20.
On the road.
They going man, them boys are man.
So it's almost feast and famine with them. It's almost feast and famine with them.
Yeah, it's like if they go up 20, 30 on you,
they're gonna blow you out.
Yeah.
But it don't mean you can't beat them though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't mean you can't beat them.
Yeah, don't mean you can't beat them, but when they
Denver had a couple blowouts for them too.
Yeah,
they blew them out in game 3 and they blew them out in game 5.
I'm just talking about the particular games when they do blow you out. Like some teams go up 20 and blow the leads.
I got you.
Yeah. See, they gonna keep their foot on you, like they did at Memphis last week. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Now, when they played against Dallas, all those games were close except the last game. Yeah. All those games were close. They were down 3-0, won a close one in game 4 by 5, got blown out in the last game. It's going again. Is it going to be hard for the Lakers to win if they lose tonight? Yes, but Denver last year showed you it's not impossible. Denver they lost the first 2 games at home, just like the Lakers could potentially do tonight, and came back and beat them 3 straight games.
But here's the thing, though: is they just as good as Denver last year, though?
I actually think so. But Denver, I wasn't high on Denver last year.
I was
I didn't have them going to the chip. So
I had them beating Minnesota.
And you know what? I did too, Show. I thought they were better. Minnesota, I thought they inexperienced, but I thought they grew up. I thought Minnesota. That's something I got to give credit to Minnesota, man. They grew up in that series last year. Then in the next series, it was just a mismatch for them because of the size that Dallas presented, and then nobody could do nothing with Luka. You know what I mean? They didn't have nothing to stop Luka. So when you put that size, that defense that Dallas had, and then a guy offensively that you can't stop from doing what he want to do, and then old boy had a great series too. Was it PJ had a great series against them?
Yeah, so, PJ Washington had a good series.
They actually, and again, some people say, well, they were just tired from Denver. It is what it is. It's part of the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? It's part of the playoffs. That was a grueling 7-game series.
No, Luka, Lively, and that other dude was what killed them. But they couldn't stop them in the paint for nothing.
Nothing. So again, I just, it can be done. You just have to have the right formula. You just got to play hard. A lot of it is just effort, especially on defense. It's just effort. You got to get.
Well, I'll give you this. I do
more resistance than what the Lakers got right now. The Lakers going to have to get rid of AR. They got to put him on the bench and bring in Vando to start. Then you can get some resistance. You ain't giving no resistance when LeBron ain't going to play defense half the time. Luka ain't going to play defense, and AR ain't going to play on defense. You ain't getting no resistance. You're just not.
I don't agree with that.
And I'm taking out Jackson Hayes before I take out AR.
I am too. I would not start Jackson Hayes.
Weak links on defense.
Yeah.
And guess what? I agree with you on that. I always thought Rui was the one that I would take out and take Rui out and put Dorian Finney-Smith. Because now you got LeBron when he wants to play defense. Hayes will play defense, and then you got Dorian Finney-Smith. I want at least 3 defenders on the court. you know. And if LeBron got guys that can play D, he'll play a little bit better. But yeah, right now, think about it. Our whole starting lineup would be average to below average defenders. AR below average.
And that's part of the
below
Lakers'
average.
problem.
It
Three of
is.
their starters
I agree.
Three of their starters are bad defenders. That's the problem.
No,
That's
I
the problem.
I say 4 of them actually. I give it to 4, and then actually the only one that's average to me is Jackson Hayes, and he really ain't a good defender. But I would give him average. LeBron typically plays below average, and I think Luka is poor. I think he's a poor defender. Rui is maybe an average defender, depending on. See, against them he could be average because they got a true power forward. If he's got to guard a guy that moves like a wing, like a old boy, he gonna get torched. Like I don't think Rui can handle Julius Randle by himself. You put him on an island, I think Randle will cook him. Any guy that moves
way
like
too
a wing,
physical.
yeah,
He's way too
well,
physical.
Rui's strong, but the problem is if he moves like a wing, like a 3, Rui can't guard those. He can only guard 4s and 5s, bro. That's it, and that's the problem. LeBron is guarding the 4s. Rui is charged to guard these 3s. So now you got to be out here chasing McDaniels around. You see what I'm saying? It's just a no. This is why I said when I really look at it now, this really is a pretty bad matchup for the Lakers. It's a bad matchup. They probably would have rather had OKC. I mean, Golden State or the Clippers. Well, the Clippers couldn't fall to 6. I forgot who the other team was that could have went 6. They probably.
I think it was Memphis.
A bad matchup because they trying to down this offensive sword that they on, bro. If they put some defense in, it won't be so bad.
The problem is when you go, hold on. The problem is when you put all the defense in, you got not enough scoring then. Because they'll load up.
Even if you just start Finley Smith, bro, that'll help out.
That's what I'm saying. I think you should start him over
decent a little bit.
That's what I think.
JJ ain't trying to do that though.
Let LeBron guard old boy Randall. Let LeBron guard him.
Yeah.
Or let LeBron guard the big man. If you want to put Hayes on him just to be active and long, I don't care. Let Dorian Finney-Smith guard the what's his name? They got off on his last game. McDaniels.
Yeah, exactly.
Ours is still going to be a problem. You're going to do what you got to do. You know, that's going to be your problem. You got nothing to stop Anthony Edwards. I don't care if you put Dorian Finney-Smith. I don't care if you put.
But that basically
and then Rui can help you with your bench scoring.
But listen to what y'all saying though. But listen to what y'all saying though. That basically means they ain't gonna play this pack to paint defense no more. They're gonna play man to man. Then that's gonna be a problem for the Lakers. The Lakers are not a good man to man defense.
You still play that pack to pack defense with him in the game.
Answer without losing something. They can't. The Lakers can't get better at something.
Billy Smith used to play small ball 5 before, so they can still do it.
But the Lakers, when I say I'm concerned, it's because when I see what you need to do to counter them, I don't see the Lakers actually having the personnel to properly counter.
And I agree with that. I agree with that. I definitely agree with that.
Well, I know like this summer, that's why I kept saying everybody's mad at me talking I talk shit about the Lakers. Ain't nobody listening. I don't have the Lakers winning this year. I literally only had them getting out of the first round guaranteed. That's it. And I ain't say guaranteed, but that's the only round I actually picked them to get out. That's it. So I don't have them winning. And I think Lakers year is next year. With this summer, they're going to get Luka the lob threat he needs. They're going to go get a backcourt mate that fits him better. Like James, like I love what the Clippers did. Me and Show talk about this all summer. And I love the dude, Ryan, what's the name, Dunn. I was telling Show about him. Chris Dunn. I was telling Show about him when he was in Utah. And I'm like, man, that dude, we need him. I said, he'd be perfect for y'all too. And guess what? The Clippers went out and got it. Because Harden's a big guard. He's 6'5", big body. But he needs a great defender next to him. And this dude's 6'3", 6'4", but he got them long 7-foot arms. He's the perfect fit next to Harden. Harden can do all the scoring he needs to do. This guy needs to play the D. And that's exactly what he does. And then when Harden steps up on D, man, now you got a world-class defense. The Lakers going to have to do the same next year. Now, Austin Reeves, I don't know if you trade him to do that, move him to 6-man. I don't know what you do. But you got to put a guard in. Like, if the Lakers would have kept Christie, y'all, we'd have been in a much better situation. If they'd have traded Dalton Connect, which they should have, and kept Christie, oh, my God, this team would be totally different. Totally different. But we didn't, because that's a 6'6" guy that can knock down threes and play lockdown defense on the perimeter. That's what the Lakers need. They don't have it. There's nobody on their roster that can do it. Nobody. The closest we got probably Jordan Goodwin, and he's 6'3", 6'4". He's the closest.
Yeah, I don't know about lockdown.
He ain't like Christie either. He ain't locked down. He can play with D, but he ain't locked down. He's above average, but not elite.
I can't lie though. I can't lie though. I got to give Chris Dunn some respect, bro. Because for the past month, bro, he been playing D and he been shooting the rock too, though.
Showtime, tell them
he been shooting the rock too.
About Chris Dunn last year when I was like, I love this dude. Every trade I kept saying, Lakers get Chris Dunn, we need this dude. I don't care. He can't hit the backside.
He could be your POA. That's why. That's what they don't got. No POA.
Look,
that's why I was telling y'all when people's complaining about our defenders not shooting. That ain't your job, bro.
Hold on a second. Let me say it real quick. You're the one of the few people that said that see, I don't remember this because he too busy to be hating on the Clippers. But Elder actually told the truth right here. He said the Clippers are going to get better when they get off Paul George.
I did. He told y'all would.
He said they need to get off Paul George.
Paul George is a ball stopper, bro. He's a flow stopper. Paul George is an attention grabber. You don't need that when you got the selfless. When you gonna play elite level defense like that, you don't need a guy like that. And Paul George is a choker too, man. His mentals is. I don't trust that dude. Remember, I kept saying you got him, you'll never win. You'll never win with that dude. I told y'all that. His mentals is jacked. You're gonna wish you kept Shea. Remember, I used to tell them all that when that trade went down. Y'all gonna wish y'all kept Shea.
If Kawhi's healthy, they won the championship. That's cap.
Nope, it ain't cap because we didn't get to prove it.
It is cap.
And I seen, hold on, bro. I seen,
hold
on, bro. I seen Paul and I seen Kawhi healthy, and they still didn't win. So stop. What are you talking about?
That's a lie. Kawhi never finished the series. You saw.
Kawhi did, hold on. Did he finish the series? Hold on, bro. Did he finish? Thomas. Did he finish the series? Yes or no, Kawhi? In the bubble.
What series?
In the bubble.
Yeah. Okay.
Hold on, bro. Did Paul George finish the series in the bubble?
Yeah. So what?
Were they both healthy? Yes or no?
Yeah. So what?
Don't tell me about your 6th and 7th and 8th man. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear it.
So
that's
what?
the straight choke job. Don't give me the excuse. So don't tell me it's a guarantee he don't want. Hold on, no. Don't tell me it's a guarantee because they had it and they still didn't do it. So stop. It's not a guarantee. It's not a guarantee.
And it's not a guarantee they lose neither. The fuck?
It is because they did lose. They did lose.
Doc Rivers lost. Ty Lue didn't lose the series with both of them. So what?
Whatever, bro.
Exactly.
Whatever.
I've been high on the Clippers all season because of the guy.
And then Jones lose.
Y'all can't just keep it a buck, man.
Well, too smart.
He's the only man in the league that if he's healthy, he's the only man in the league that if he's healthy, y'all guaranteed to win. Guess what? I pray Kawhi stay healthy this year, and so he can prove me wrong. This nigga's lost series when he's healthy. Y'all act like Kawhi's never lost a series when he's healthy. Stop that. This nigga had one of the most colossal choke jobs. He had one of the most colossal choke jobs in the history of the NBA, and y'all want to sweep over that.
Okay, LeBron got swept and Jim was swept 5 times. So what?
Do I give 2 shits about LeBron? We're talking about Kawhi right now. Why are you bringing up LeBron?
Kobe's got
why you bringing up Kobe? So why you deflecting, bro? We talking about Kawhi.
Because everybody has one bad year, bro. So what?
Stop, bro. Stop, bro. That
everybody
nigga been in. Hey, bro, he's been in LA for 6 years. He ain't done shit. He ain't even made it to a championship. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
So what?
I don't want to hear it.
So what?
It's an excuse. It's an excuse, bro. I don't want to hear it.
It's an excuse. It's an excuse when you're a Laker fan.
Hey, let's do this, Thomas, because I do want some of your money. Because you got the Clippers. Hold on, bro. I remember you saying you got the Clippers winning the chip this year, right?
Yeah, they're going to win the chip.
Let's just bet that then. Let's bet 500 the Clippers don't win the chip.
Okay.
Is that simple? You believe that? Hold on. You believe they are? Hold on. You believe they are? I don't believe they're going to win. I don't have the Clippers win.
Don't you already got $1,000?
Let's just bet. No, we don't. Let's just bet.
I mean, he gonna back out this too.
Let's just no, I'm not. Let's just bet 500.
What's Kawhi cook 5 games?
Let's just bet. Hey Thomas, let's just bet $500. The Clippers don't win the championship. All right, everybody got it. Showtime, you got it. Thomas is a real one, so he don't have to send. I know he legit. He ain't even got to send it to you. So all right, I trust him. I can tell from last time he legit. Okay. He legit. But write it down. Me and Thomas got it.
Just write it down.
He got the Clippers winning. I say 500. The Clippers don't win.
Don't take the bait, man.
Because I don't have the Clippers. I think the Clippers is a good team, but I don't have them winning this year.
Let me ask you this.
Hold on.
Let me ask you this.
Time. You good on the bet?
What did he say?
You
He
good
said,
on
"You
the
good
bet?
on the bet?"
No, are you good on the bed?
Hell yeah, I said I was going to bed the first time.
All right,
Okay.
good.
Making sure.
Yeah. The only thing I'm
Go
worried
ahead,
about
Tom.
is Kawhi get hurt. If he, that's my worry.
So they're gonna be
I still don't think.
stipulations.
I don't. Ain't no stipulations. Hell no.
Okay.
Hell no.
Yeah,
Ain't no
Just making sure.
that's his hope.
No. I have
No, I'm
seen
just making.
Kawhi
No, I'm
lose
just
healthy,
making sure.
so I'm not.
Just
Ain't
making
no
sure.
hope. I don't have.
You
I would
Kawhi lose, yeah.
I would never hope for any player to get hurt. I'm a ball player. I done played at a high level. I would never hope for any player to get hurt.
Have you
I hope he stay healthy.
You just gonna bet
But
he gonna
even
lose
with
to
him
Charlotte?
healthy, I don't believe this is the best team in the NBA. I don't. I still don't believe it.
Okay.
I don't believe it.
Okay.
So I hope he stay healthy.
Me too.
I hope he get past Denver. I got him picked to get past Denver. That
Denver
still ain't
going
no
home real
guarantee.
quick.
We act like these been 2 blowouts. These are 2 games that Denver could have won or Clippers could have won. Both of them. And ain't no blowout nowhere here. These are 2 evenly matched teams. So we acting like they guaranteed to get out of this series. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see.
Okay.
Now I hope they do because again, I hope they do because I bet on the Clippers. Hold on, bro. I bet on the Clippers to win this series, so I hope they do.
When the Clippers is up 9, the next game when they're up 9, keep relying on Westbrook to hit 3 threes to save that lead. Then keep relying on that,
bro.
Because like Showtime said, Westbrook what saved y'all. He hit them threes because we were running away. That boy hit like 2 or 3 threes in a row to save y'all.
Oh, bro, you forget I got the Clippers winning this series.
You almost saved
I
them
got them
last
winning this
week.
series. I got them winning this series. I don't have them
Hey,
winning
but
shit.
Thomas, but to be real with you, it's the role players that can win you a game like that in the series and switch the whole series for you. Really, you need games like that for your role players. So
he had to hit a shot that we know he's not going to hit 99% of the time, and he was hitting a couple threes in a row to save us from pulling away.
I tell you this.
We just seen players like that in history before.
More than I trust some of the players y'all got. Honestly, I do. Russ, at least I know he got the confidence. One thing he ain't gonna lack is confidence. He not. And he gonna play hard the whole time.
I hope he keeps that confidence. I hope he keeps jacking.
Y'all were praying. Let's keep it a buck. Y'all were praying for old boy to get out of his funk last night. And I'm glad he did because we got to win. But y'all were praying for that.
I don't even want him to start. If Batum starts, it's a blowout. The only reason they in the series because we can't rebound. I don't know. Keeps playing 3-guard lineups. That's the only thing saving these boys.
That man played for me.
That what saved them in the fourth quarter. They had 7 rebounds in 9 minutes in the fourth quarter. Without that, they were losing by 12.
I got you. How you gonna stop from rebounding? How you gonna stop from rebounding?
You start Batum instead of Powell. It closed with Batum instead of Powell. Easy.
Okay.
We don't even need all 7 of those rebounds. All you needed was 3 of the damn things, and we win by 12. They needed every last one of them and a Westbrook 3 that he don't never hit. They needed all that. Ty Lue still doing it. That's what the Clipper fans came on the
I don't know
field
that he
telling you.
never hits it.
They said,
Hey, bro,
my
my brother Thomas. Didn't Westbrook hit them same shots in the first game to help them win?
No,
what do you mean he never hit? Because then when Westbrook won the game one,
we're talking about a game winner. He's not hitting no game winner threes. No.
He didn't hit no game winning threes against y'all. He hit critical shots against y'all though.
He hit the game go ahead 3 at the end. What you mean?
And he did that in game 1.
And he missed that confidence you had. That confidence you speaking on, Elder. Won't you speak on all of it, brother? No. Don't interrupt. Let me finish this. Why don't you speak on that confidence he had while he was breaking them 3 shots late in the fourth quarter last night with all that confidence? How about that?
But Thomas, that's Westbrook, bro. Like you got to live with that. When he missing or making, he gonna have the same confidence. You gonna have the same confidence.
Let me go back and look. I didn't Westbrook 3 shots in the fourth quarter last night.
Last night. He hit that he jacked up a medium Zubac. He jacked up a medium Zubac.
Hold on. Everybody else in here. Do y'all see Westbrook miss 3 critical shots? Hold on. Time out, Thomas. Does anybody else in here remember Westbrook missing 3 shots last night in the critical times of the game in the fourth?
No. I don't remember that. What I remember is Aaron.
Now we're making up shit.
What I remember was.
Hey, Showtime. Did I go to the bathroom or something? Is that what I did?
No,
Do y'all
In the
remember
no,
me and
fourth,
Russ.
Snoop
remember that
sitting
from
in
Russ
your
It
last
was
night.
a
I don't remember that from
Aaron.
Russ
It
last
was
night.
an Aaron Gordon. It was an Aaron Gordon missed
Do you
dunk, and I
want
was
me to
like, "Wow,
go
he missed that
look
That
at
was
the
dunk."
the big.
games to
That
show
was the
these
big
That was a
play.
big critical.
And
And
who
not
got
only
the
that, it
steal?
was
Who got the steal on the missed dunk?
Do you want me
no,
to
no,
go
it went
record the
no, it
plays?
went out
Yes
of
or no?
bounds. Was it? I think it went out of
No, no, no,
bounds. It
no,
went
no,
out of
no.
bounds.
How did they get the opportunity for the breakaway dunk?
Yeah, he said who
Oh
got
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
opportunity. Yeah,
Russ got that
for the
steal.
steal.
yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
Russ got the steal.
Yeah,
Russ got the
now you're
steal,
lying,
and then
Thomas. See, now you capping, nigga. You coming here
Russ
making
got
up
the
shit.
steal, and
Russ
then
didn't miss
about
no
defense. Do
three.
you want me to
Russ
record the
didn't miss
plays?
no
Yes or no?
3 critical shots
Do you
last night in
want
the
to? Do you
fourth.
want to bet I can record the plays? Yes or no?
All right.
I would say he missed one.
I don't remember 3.
Do you
I
want?
know that.
Do you want? Do you want?
Yeah,
I done named off
one
two of the
maybe.
damn
I
plays.
say
Hey,
one maybe
Thomas,
two, but I
He
remember
shot.
one.
He shot. He
Yeah,
shot.
so,
I
but I
can
don't
tell
remember
you
three.
this. I can tell you this. I can tell
I'm
you
pulling it up.
this.
I'm
Whatever he
pulling it.
missed, it wasn't critical for them losing the game. I can tell you that. It wasn't.
It was critical because he tried to shoot a mini over Zubac when they was trying to get back in
Bro,
the
so that
from the
means
lead.
every shot that means
deficit.
every shot y'all took in the game you missed, that was critical. Y'all didn't hit every shot to win the game. Y'all didn't hit every shot
Stay
to
on
finish
the
the
subject,
game.
brother. Stay on the subject. Did he shoot bad shots? Yes or no? Do you want me to record it? Yes or no?
No, he didn't shoot bad shots. So you can go record it. I'm not
Oh,
betting,
okay,
but he didn't
okay.
shoot bad shots.
Okay,
No, he
that's
didn't.
your opinion.
I didn't see
That's your opinion.
3
So-
bad shots last night. I'm finna go look at my damn self. But he
That's
didn't
your
shoot
opinion.
3
Showtime,
bad
I'm gonna
shots
send you the
last
video.
night.
Showtime, I'll send you the video. You put it on
You
the
gotta
screen.
send it to me. I can
Next
pull it
show.
up myself. I got it on here.
Oh,
I got
okay.
the NBA package.
Okay.
I can pull up on the package and look at it.
It's on
Just
rewind.
like you
But
don't
I
remember
got
saying
a
Jimmy
serious
Butler had a
question though.
playoff performance
Would any of
too.
y'all be
Go ahead with the
surprised if he
question,
did though? Would any of y'all be surprised if he
Bro,
did? I mean, that's
I'm gonna tell you
kind of
right
who
now.
Westbrook is.
Hold on. If Westbrook
Like-
missed 3 critical shots last night, I would have remembered it. Because I'm
I
used
know.
to him doing
Yeah,
that.
I
And I
get
would
that.
have been like,
I
damn.
get that.
I would
I'm
have been like,
saying either way,
damn,
it don't
Westbrook
matter,
would have
though.
cost him the game. I don't remember him
So
missing
you don't
critical
remember
shots.
that dude trying to shoot a mid range over Zubac under a minute to go.
That's one shot. That's one. That's not 3.
Okay.
You keep
That's
naming one shot.
That's
You
one
keep
shot.
naming one shot. You
I don't
ain't
even think he
naming
had 3 shots in the clutch though. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't even think he had
I
3 shots in the clutch.
do remember. I
Until you
remember
admit the
the
first one, ain't
midi.
no point
I
in naming the
remember
rest
the
of them.
midi. I remember the midi, but I also
Oh,
remember
now
the
you
3
remember.
that
You
he
say you
made.
didn't remember.
I said 3 shots, sir. I don't remember him missing 3 shots. I never said I don't remember the
Okay.
midi. I said I don't remember him missing 3 critical shots that helped them lose. He didn't have 3 bricks last night that helped them lose. He didn't.
He had okay. I asked you, do you want me to send Showtime? I'll go back
I'm
and
gonna
find
pull it up.
it.
You gonna have me? We can be on here now. I mean, I'm finna pull up right.
Hey, can you even pull it up and see if he had it? Like, if he had even 3 shots in the last like 3 minutes of the game? Because I don't even think he had that many. I don't remember him shooting that many times in the crunch time of the game.
I'm pulling them now from my DVR.
Yeah, like, I don't really remember him shooting that much
it.
towards the end of the end of the game. So
I remember that boneheaded play from Aaron Gordon. He tried to dunk that damn thing and then just
that was the critical miss. That was the critical miss.
That was the critical miss as well.
And then with Michael Porter Jr. literally fumbled the pass. He looked like he didn't want to pass and ended up fumbling that and ended up turning into a Norman Powell 3. I remember those. I don't remember Russ missing 3 critical shots, bro.
All of us would have remembered that. If Russ would have missed 3 critical shots, we would have remembered that.
We would have been talking about it.
Hey, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I don't think Russ has been playing bad this series. Like, so I mean,
he hasn't. Russ has helped them win. Without Russ, they down 2-0, bro.
I would rather have Russ.
Hold on, y'all. It's 4. I'm watching right now. It's 4 minutes to go in the game. 96-96. And guess what? I already know Russ just hit the 3 because he tied it at 96. Y'all remember that?
Yeah,
I go back a little bit. That was a 3 he hit. I'm gonna do it. Everything after that 3. That's what I'm gonna do. They just missed. Oh boy, just missed a little floater. He coming down the court. Denver got. I'll play call this shit for y'all. Jamal Murray got the ball with Kawhi Leonard on it. Slip the screen, kick it back to Jokic up top. Fake the pump 3. Kawhi covering the whole damn court. Boy, came back and got the little fall away from Jokic just off. Rebound, Porter foul. I'm a fast forward past the foul free throws. I remember this. I'm gonna fast forward past the Clippers shit because we don't need to see what the Clippers did. I need to see what Denver did. Zubac just got the and 1. Y'all remember that? I remember that.
Yeah.
Missed the free throw though. First off, you know what? I don't even have to because Russ not even in the game, y'all. That's when they took him out and put Michael Porter Jr. in. He wasn't even in the game. And remember, he didn't come back in until Michael Porter got hurt at like the 1 minute mark.
1 minute mark. 1 minute mark.
Porter got hurt.
That's what I was saying. But Elder, that's
1
what I'm
minute
saying.
and
I don't
16
remember
seconds.
him having any shots in the last 3 minutes of the game.
Yeah, all the
He
bad
missed the
stuff
dunk.
happened when he
Y'all,
was off the bench.
he missed the dunk at 2:44.
Yep.
On a loose ball play, he missed the dunk at 2:44. Let's see when Russ come back in the game. Because I remember he came in when Michael Porter Jr. got hurt.
1 minute and 16
sounds
seconds.
like you're giving false information, Thomas.
1 minute and 16
And again,
seconds.
you're capping, bro. Don't make up shit. The game is what it is. You already know it's
Giving false
116.
information, Thomas. They done pulled your card, brother.
Bro, this is what we do over here, though. 130. Okay, I'm right there then. I'm at 116. Let me go back a little bit.
Because Jokic missed one of the free throws.
Can't be saying false.
Right
You can't
now,
be saying
no.
false
Jokic got
narrative
fouled.
just to fit your narrative, bro. Can't be putting
Jokic
out
got
false
fouled.
information.
Yep, Porter goes to the bench at 116. Let's see if Russ even gets a shot off in the last 116. I don't think he did. I don't think Russ shot a shot in the last.
He doesn't.
He doesn't shoot.
You can't be putting out false information to fit your narrative,
That's
brother.
when Jokic flopped. That's when Jokic flopped. Everybody remember that. Jokic flopped.
Yeah.
Trying to get that weak call. When Harden barely touched
Harden
his ass.
back.
That
Yeah,
nigga
Harden
flew back
back.
like that nigga flew like he was a 4-pound bag of potatoes, man. Porter trying to come back in the game. They ain't letting him. Now this is their first possession with Russ. There's 50-something seconds to go. This is the first possession with Russ. Back in. I'm gonna see if he even touched the ball. I don't know if he touched the ball. Try to throw it to Russ. Kawhi steals it. Ball game's over. It's 30-something seconds ago now. So, bro, we just proved that you
Thomas was just in here just trying to blame Russ.
Yeah, he was, and I knew
He didn't even touch the ball.
If Russ would have
trying to blame Russ.
think about this, y'all. If Russ would have took one bad shot, we would have remembered it.
Yeah,
We would've all
that's what I'm
remembered it.
saying.
Well, either way, though,
Them 7 turnovers by
Russ in the
Jokic. Them
game.
7
Russ
turnovers
is
by
the
Jokic and the 20 overalls what cost them the game.
Russ is
20
the
turnovers
former
can't win like
MVP.
that.
I don't mind that
Y'all
man
remember
being in the
because
game.
because we know about Russ. Like even the first game when Russ in the end of regulation, Jokic was trying to set up the pick and roll with Jamal Murray, couldn't get to it, passes to Russ. Russ fumbles it and literally throws it off James Harden, and they had to go to overtime. I remember that. I don't remember him taking a shot this game late in the fourth quarter. I was like, game 2, he didn't do anything.
But he was the reason they won game 1.
And that's what I'm saying. He was the reason they won.
Russ had a great pass when he got in the lanes at 9 minutes to go. They were down 3. He spent around and he made a great pass to where only Jokic could catch it. They went for it. Jokic got it, spent around, and made the little hook shot, cut it to 1. Russ played good in this game.
We all know it's feast or famine when Russ is in the game, but I still would rather have him in the game in situations like that, though.
Yeah. Kawhi, surging, missed. One of the few misses that he had all night.
He missed one mid-range jumper, too.
That was it. That's the only one. I just watched it. It was at the 8:40 mark. That nigga, that's the only one he missed.
That's the only
the rest was
one
threes. That dude, bro, Kawhi was on something last night, bro. That dude was on something.
I keep telling Showtime that man is in video game mode when he's on, bro.
Hey, to be real with you, bro,
bad pass by Jokic. Hey, see, another good play. Bad pass by Jokic. Russ saves it. Then he kicks it inbounds to Aaron Gordon. They kick it over to Jokic. That's when he mismanaged the shot. And he took a crazy shot. That was at 8 minutes to go. That was like 8:15 to go. Kawhi gets the ball. He got Aaron Gordon on it right now. Let's see what he do against Aaron Gordon, y'all. Let's see what he do. He shakes, he bakes through his legs, makes a pass to old boy with the hook shot. Money at the free throw line. Man, Zubac is a real deal, bro. I hate the Lakers.
Another thing too would help with them not blitzing Kawhi as much, which they should try to go forward.
One bad, the 3. That's the shot he missed.
The adjustment that Tyloo made is have someone flash in the middle. So if they did try to double Kawhi, he will have an easy read to go to if they did try to go to.
Check this out. I want y'all to see it all. Oh boy, start penetrating. Clippers up 3, 89, 86. That's when he penetrated, kicked the Russ. Russ missed it, but they fouled Jokic on the rebound. So that was irrelevant. That was irrelevant because the Clippers, Denver got the ball right back.
Hey, Thomas, why you blaming Russ, man? Come on, bro.
Jamal up. Jokic drives in, kicks to Russ in the corner. He shoots another 3. Bam! That's when he tied it up. Everybody knew that. 89-89. And he comes out right after this. He ain't going to be in the game much longer after this. They're going to bring Bron back in.
Yeah, I understand.
Russ played decent, bro. He didn't hurt.
Yeah, he played.
I just don't like when people just keep trying to blame Russ for everything all the time. That's what Thomas.
Hey, Roger. Hey, look, man. Nuggets fan, bro. I tell them that too, bro. They always try to blame Russ.
You can't blame
Who
Russ for
everybody got for game
everything.
3?
Every time something go wrong, it's Russ.
I got Clippers. I got Clippers game 3. Okay, Russ fakes the 3, goes in, gets fouled at the 6:49 mark. I think he missed both free throws though, don't he? Y'all remember that?
6:49 mark.
Remember when he stepped out of bounds and they didn't see it?
Yeah.
That's
I
this play
see
I'm
that.
at right now.
Yeah.
I remember that play.
He misses one. Yeah, he misses one. He misses one.
I thought he missed both.
Split. No,
he missed
split.
one. He split.
All right, they call timeout. Let's see what we got here. All right, come on.
Yo, Thomas, it was Jokic, man. It wasn't.
They missed him going out of bounds. He missed the first one. He did make the second. So he ain't hurt the team at all. These are good plays. He just put them up. He hit the 3 to tie it, and now he hit the free throw to put them up. 90-89. It's 6:48. He guarding Harden right now. Now he guarding Kawhi.
Bro, it's so disrespectful that just because of Russell Westbrook, Lakers, and Clippers.
He get up on Kawhi. One-on-one, him and Russ.
People just disrespect Russ. Bro.
He made Kawhi pass to Norman Powell, and Norman Powell hits the little floater. Russ actually played great D on Kawhi. Made him pass. Man, come on, man. Russ,
I'm never gonna disrespect a player that's been a former MVP.
Russ just get a bad rap everywhere he go now, bro. That's like the go-to for teams now.
That's a
just blame Russ.
Hey, Elder.
That man has been an MVP to this league, bro.
Hey, Elder, Russ actually.
He missed this. Hey, guess what? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I gotta go back. I gotta pause it. The play came down at 6 something, low 6'10", whatever. They kick it to Gordon in the corner. He shoots it, right? Misses it. Russ comes in over all their back and slaps the ball all the way out to midcourt. Wood catches it, Murray, and then he shoots a straight on 3, miss it, and that's when Marco Porter Jr. tips it in. And Denver goes up 92-91. This is all Russ, though. Without Russ tipping that ball, they don't get that second chance.
That's what I'm saying, though. Russ, I would rather have Russ in the game at the end of the game, bro. I don't care what nobody say.
He played very well.
He slid over 3 players back and tipped that ball out to the top of the key.
He's going to do something one way or the other. The man to have a factor in that game.
He didn't turn the ball. He didn't turn the ball over at 2:08, man. I keep looking at it. I'm looking at it.
But yeah,
he didn't turn the ball over.
Yeah, Ladarius, he didn't do that, bro.
If PJ don't get hurt, he'll even come back in the game. That's the crazy part about it.
If I'm the Lakers,
bro, without Russ, we don't win game 1, bro.
I'm gonna pry Chris.
We're not dodging the entire 4 quarter times. We watching the 4 quarter. To be honest,
without Russ, man.
But yeah,
they don't win that.
But he was saying, he said he hit 3 clutch.
Yeah,
he missed 3 clutch shots.
Like no, he didn't.
The whole 4th quarter is not clutch. It's not clutch time, bro. Like it's a certain time in the 4th quarter we get clutch.
Right there, he got clipped on the. They did a screen on him when he was guarding Norman Powell. And Zubac set the screen. He couldn't get around, and that's when Powell got that second little floater. But I can't blame that on Russ because it's a big screen.
Jokic has been okay. He hasn't been playing.
And I'm not going to blame him for missing the free. Look, I'm not going to blame him for missing the free throw. When Jokic out here missing free throws as well, I can't blame him.
I should have took Thomas' bet, y'all. I should have took his bet.
Yo, Ladarius, that be pissing me off, man.
I can't blame the man.
60% from the free throw line, bro. 60% from the free throw line. It was like 62 or 63%.
He missed 3 straight
free throws. Like DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah.
He
was tired.
So basically, if they made 3 free throws, they probably would have won the game.
He got a lot of
turnovers, Roderick. The turnovers,
man. He breathing heavy.
They had 20 turnovers. They had 20 turnovers and too many missed free throws. That's why they lost the game.
That's when Russ goes out. So we know Russ. You owe everybody an apology, bro. You owe everybody an apology, bro. Come in here capping like that, nigga.
I can't lie to y'all though, man. It's a part of me that kind of hope Jokic can win Russell championship this year, man. Just so he can stick it to guys like KD and LeBron, bro, and say because they've been trying to handle my man Russ like he just the worst teammate ever or something. Like he just team
I'm
will
not gonna
obliterate
lie,
us. It'd be
Jokic.
crazy,
No, it's
bro.
just
was throwing
teams.
the ball
People just
crazy
talk about
yesterday, bro.
Westbrook like he just garbage, man. That's what I don't like about it. They just talk about him like he's just a garbage player, and that's not the case.
Yeah, man.
He's
Yo,
a Hall of
Thomas.
Famer, man.
That's a Hall of Fame, a
He done
first ballot
left
Hall
out
of
and
Fame.
went out. He done
Yeah,
went out and
I
got
think
talking shit about Russ
I think you got to
in
take
Yo,
the
Thomas, you
good
in
with the
here.
bad with Russell Westbrook.
No, he
Exactly.
didn't.
I
You
feel
have
like
to.
he'll
With
help.
the cat, start
He'll
talking
help
shit.
your team. His energy and effort, and that's the thing. A lot of the players today don't play with that energy and effort. Maybe that's why it's so weird.
Hell no.
But Russ, you know
No,
he
you
gonna
can't
give you
teach
everything he got
You know what he gonna
every
give you
time he
it.
on the
every single
floor.
game.
Now, granted,
Hey,
we
Priest.
will get to
Hey,
Okay,
Russell
Priest.
hey
Westbrook
y'all,
experience.
Jokic be
hey
wanting
y'all,
the
this is what
rebounders to
Thomas
come to him, bro.
this is what Thomas said, y'all. Hold on, I'm gonna give y'all what he said. If y'all in the private chat, he's putting it in there. He said Russ missed a shot at 7:39, which is not a critical part of the game.
That's not a critical part of the game.
He said Russ turnover, 208 turnover. I don't remember that. We just watched all that. I don't
He's
know
just
what
trying
that.
to fit
There's
his
no
narrative.
turnover,
He's just trying to
Thomas.
fit that narrative.
This is the third thing. He missed the free throw at 6:49. But again,
He's just trying to
That's
fit
not
that
a
narrative,
critical
show.
part.
that ain't negative because that free throw that he did make put them ahead. And he made the three. They were down 3. He made the 3 to tie it. Then he got fouled and made the free throw to put them
He's
ahead.
just trying
So
to
how's
find
that a
something
negative?
to fit that narrative that he pull out there. That's all.
I'm sorry, bro. Russ didn't hurt them at all in this.
He's just trying to
Nah,
find
Russ
something
ain't hurt
to
him
fit
at
that
all.
narrative.
You didn't say nothing about you didn't say nothing about the foul he got drawn on him. You didn't say nothing about the big 3 he made. This is all on
And
the
the
5 minutes.
defense.
You didn't say nothing
And the
about the defense
defense.
he played on Kawhi, made him pass. You didn't say nothing about the offensive rebound that he tipped and kept it alive and got a second chance for him when Michael Porter Jr. tipped in old boys missed 3-pointer.
I don't
That's
care
all.
what nobody say. You give
Come
me
on, man.
Westbrook
Russ
on my
off of
team
his-
any day of the week. I
That's
don't
what
give
I
a
was
damn what
mad
nobody
off
say.
of
about.
his game, bro.
That's why I was mad
wait a
about
minute,
Derrick
wait a
Jones
minute.
Jr.
We got Elder and Roderick agreeing. Thank you, Thomas.
Hey, I ain't finna cap. Y'all remember when
Right,
Russ
that's
played
what
for
I'm
the Lakers?
saying. I'm not gonna
I
trap
gave
about
Russ
nothing. I'm
the
gonna tell the
business
truth.
for the stuff that he did. I wasn't when Russ did good. I praised him. When he did bad, I lit his ass up. He didn't
Right,
do
yo,
bad.
Elder,
He
as
got
a
cost
Nuggets
me.
fan,
He's played well in this.
You
I
know
didn't
the
like
thing
Russ
I
at
don't
first,
like
but I
about it,
love Russ
Elder?
now.
They talk
Russ is
about
cool.
Russ like
I
he's
like
not a winning player.
Yeah,
When
that's what I'm
all he's
saying. That's what
done,
I'm talking
he
about.
hasn't won a championship.
Hold on, bro. That's part of the problem, though. A lot of his play is not championship level. He can't get you over the top, and
That's what I
that's
was finna
why
get to.
people.
He wins, but he hasn't won a championship.
Yeah, he can't get over the top. And you in this league, bro, I'm sorry. To be in that elite class, you got to get over the top, bro. You have to. It ain't enough
Yeah.
just to, think about it. There's a distinct difference between LeBron, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Steph Curry, even Kevin Durant, compared to Karl Malone, Patrick Ewing,
Yeah, he's in
James
that class.
Harden, Russell
Charles
Westbrook.
Barkley.
See, all them dudes, there's a difference, bro. And that's what people get at Russell, because a lot of that stuff he do will hinder you from getting over the top. His
But
play
he's
will hinder you
still-
in that. But his effort, bro,
yeah.
you gotta.
Yeah.
You gotta.
It's like if you
bro.
take Shea's mind for the game and put it in Russ' body.
Bro, he's the best. He may be the best player all time. Shit.
I'm telling you, he might be the best player all time.
And another thing, the man don't miss any games. He plays every game every year.
I love Russ for those things. I just hate him for the low IQ, the overconfidence sometimes. Like, and you gotta know situations. Even if you're the best
situational
option,
awareness.
sometimes you gotta know that ain't the best play,
situational
though.
awareness. Yeah.
Yeah. Jordan even knew sometimes I gotta pass it to Kerr. I gotta pass it to Scotty. I gotta pass it to.
Right.
He didn't take every shot, bro.
That's what Phil
Russ
Jackson
will
told him soon as he
every
became the coach. Like, you got to learn to trust your teammates.
I love
Russ
Russ'
be playing
effort,
too fast. He gotta relax.
Smart. I do love the effort that Russ played with in the tenacity. I don't love him as a point guard. I would never pick a guy like Russ for my point guard. I ain't gonna keep it a buck. I do love Russ.
But he gonna be on my team though. That's for damn sure.
He's
but
not.
you know
I'm
the
not
thing
picking him
about
to be
that,
my point guard.
about that, Elder. Russ had to learn how to play point guard. He came into the league as a 2.
I know.
Remember?
Exactly.
I know. And I'd have left him at the 2. I'd have left him at the 2. I'm gonna tell you right now.
You got a different player.
I'm gonna tell you right now. OKC's biggest mistake that they ever made they had a situation where they could have traded Russell Westbrook to the Boston Celtics and got back Rajon Rondo.
Ooh.
And they didn't do it. When they were breaking that all up, bro, they were breaking it up, and that came, and they refused to do it. And
I thought their
I'm
biggest
telling you,
mistake
could
was
y'all
letting Harden walk
imagine?
and paying Ibaka.
That's the other part, though. You could have kept Harden if you done that deal. So imagine having Rondo, Harden, KD, Serge Ibaka. I think they had Adams on their team back then. They had a lot of dudes on it. I think Sabonis was on that team. Man, that bro, oh my God. But they didn't pull the trigger on that trade because of their loyalty to Russ. And a few years later, KD left, or next year left. But bro, could you imagine Rondo running the show with those guys? You got Harden and you got KD. Oh my God.
Boy.
I think they would have had a smaller dynasty
Small
because they were right there at the door. They were right there at the door. Get Harden the shots he should be getting, and let him and KD go to work, and Rondo lead the league with 16 assists a game. He would have led the league.
I agree, kind of, but in a different way. I think you keep Harden and let him play the point, and put Russ at the 2, and let Harden dictate who gets what. And
no. Russ's mindset is what's going to hurt you there. He still would have been thinking he's the man on that team. That's what your biggest problem was in OKC. That Russ,
you got to remember, 2016, Russ was not taking the back seat to even Kevin Durant.
Nobody. He wasn't. That was your biggest problem. Russ never took a back seat. Nobody forced him. Kevin Durant ain't got that kind of mindset to tell him sit down.
There you go. Because that's one of the biggest issues that KD don't got that mindset.
Think about it. If I know that, though, and I still know he's the best player, get rid of the guy that's got the problem. Get rid of him. And then KD don't have no issue. He gonna let Harden. He gonna let old boy go to work. He gonna let Serge and just fit in with everybody. The team would have been perfect just getting rid of Russ then, because Rondo's the perfect point guard for that team. Because James could still play too. He still would have had a lot of ball handling responsibilities. But oh man, I could see that team, bro. That team would have won.
Rondo is the perfect point guard. Period.
Bro, I'm telling you, that team, and they would have been able to keep Harden in and let Russ go, bro. And they'd have got a haul because Russ was making more money than Rondo. Remember, they'd have got 2 or 3 more players. So ain't no telling who else they would have got. They didn't do it. Not do it. And they would have got picks. Remember how Boston fell off? They would have got picks, y'all.
Yeah.
But then again, hold on. Then again, I don't think Boston would have fell off if they'd have got Russ, because they'd have put pieces around Russ and they'd have been winning in the East. Russ in the East? Yeah, think about it. He led the weak-ass Wizards to the playoffs. He definitely would have led the Boston Celtics.
Thank you for saying he led the weak-ass Wizards, because people talking about Bradley Beal and all this here. Russ led that Wizards team to the playoffs, not Bradley Beal.
Hey, you good, Thomas? We know we was just razzing you a little bit, bro. You missed it on that one, but you good, brother. But y'all, Russ the Boston still would have been relevant. They would have been relevant.
In DC, Russ did this motherfucking thing, man.
He did, bro. He did, and that's what made the Lakers win. I just knew it was a bad. He just was a bad fit for us, bro. You can't take the ball out of LeBron's hand and put it in Russ's. You just can't do that, and that's what's needed.
Which I understood.
I think the problem with y'all, where y'all brought Russ, was the lack of communication. Russ was told to be himself. Then when he was himself, he was blamed for everything. And I don't know.
And that was the major problem there in LA, because he was
winning,
bro. Be himself.
It wasn't winning is the problem.
Yeah.
It don't matter what you do in LA.
Tried to turn him into a spot up 3-point shooter, and that's not his thing.
And it ain't. And then if you're not winning in LA, it's a problem. I don't care who you are, what you are, why you are.
He couldn't play with LeBron, man.
Let the Lakers flame out and lose to freaking Minnesota in this first round. Watch the pressure that's on Rob Pelinka. Laker Nation gonna light him up, and he ain't done nothing, but they're gonna light him up to get this team.
Hey, he's been doing a good job at this point.
Yeah, brother. He finna get executive of the year. Watch, he finna get it.
Yeah. I agree.
But the Lakers,
they really should give Nico the executive year for the Lakers, because he the one that sent the dude over.
The Lakers still have major roster deficiencies.
Mm-hmm.
They do. So great deals and all that.
Wing heavy.
Well, they gotta use what they got to get what they need. Dalton Connect you can see they're already gonna use him to try to get either the center or the guard. The Lakers can get a good guard on ball defender that can start next to Luka.
Don't mean to interrupt you, but what's up with him not playing Connect though? Why did he fall out of grace with? What's up with that?
If y'all, hey brother, if y'all think Luka and AR got bad defense, Connect is worse than them, y'all. He's worse than Luka.
Yeah, they can't afford to put him on the court in a situation where he would need to be.
So y'all think that's why he ain't been getting no playing? No people.
Yes, I can tell you right now. And then being a rookie, he just don't even understand. He ain't learned all the rotations. You can tell when he out there defensively, he's lost. So you can put him out there against a team that don't have a bunch of dribble penetrators, then you can play him. But if they got guys that can get in that lane, you cannot play him. I was
just wondering because it's like, damn, what happened to Dalton Connect? It's like he was
you go see the teams he lit up, bro. It's if you go see the teams he lit up, they don't have if a team has 3 or 4 guys that can dribble penetrate, get in the lane, that's a problem for the Lakers. That's a major problem for Dalton Connect. The teams that don't have that, which every team don't, the teams that don't, that's where you play him and he can light them up because he can just run around like Steph and just spot up and shoot threes. Every time he touches, he just let it fly. I mean, it's very rare that he has to put it on the floor. Now, he got hops. When he put on the floor, he's going to try to bang on you, but he just can't, bro. His defense is atrocious. He is the worst defender on the Lakers team by far. He's worse than Luka, y'all. He is. He's worse than Luka.
I agree.
And it just so to me,
I don't know about
this is a perfect. I'm telling you, I watch every Laker game. He's worse than Luka. I'm telling you. Because at least Luka's smart enough to get a steal, a deflection. Dalton ain't doing that, bro.
He ain't doing that.
He can't even do that,
bro.
He can't, bro. I'm telling you. And he can't stay in front of nobody, bro. He can't nobody, bro. His defense is porous. But again, guys are enamored with shooting. So you can use him. Like you saw, Charlotte wanted him bad, bro. Use Dalton to get you a cheap talent. That's what you're going to have to do. Use him to get you a cheap talent. I'm going to be honest. A lot of y'all probably would disagree with me. Another guy that I'm probably moving this summer, even though I love him, I'm moving Rui. I just don't have enough versatility out of him.
You got to.
I want to get to a place where I can actually keep AR and use him as my 6 man. Because his money matches 6 man money, making $14 million next year. That's 6 man money. I really want to move him to the 6 man, let him come in the game and cook. That's what when I see that week, go cook. Go cook. That's what I want him to do. Because the Lakers don't have no 6 man. Think about it. Who's their 6 man? They don't even have a 6 man. They
need to use some of the wings, like you say, to get some of the deficiencies squared away.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
The wings we got in Dorian Finney-Smith and in Vando. I like Jordan Goodwin. He's cheap. I'm keeping him. I actually can use him. I would probably even move. What's his name? Gabe Vincent. If I had to, I would move him because I could play Jordan Goodwin there. I really could. He don't shoot like him, but I still could put him there. But I really want somebody 6'3", 6'4", 6'5", maybe 6'6", with long arms that can just play incredible, elite on-ball defense that I can put next to Luka in the starting lineup. I got to balance that starting lineup out because I already know I got Luka and LeBron, and they both suck at defense.
Mm-hmm.
If I could get a starting center that's a live threat but plays good defense, if I can get a wing in there like a Dorian Finney-Smith, if I had to, right, to take old boy spot to play defense, and then that point guard to play D, we in good shape. We can make it work. But you got to get a balance, and the Lakers don't. Like right now, all their starters are average to below average, and you're not beating teams in the NBA if that's the case. You're just not going to beat them. Not going to beat them. So, Miles Turner, $30 million, y'all. I see the guy Matt Moses said get Miles Turner. He'd be perfect, but he want $30 million, and the Lakers can't do that. They can't give him $30 million. You know what happens? He's getting, his contract is expiring at the end of this year, so he's going to be a free agent. So we would have to sign him, and we don't have the cap space for that.
Would you let Austin Reeves go for Miles Turner?
No, I wouldn't.
Nah.
I wouldn't. You're solving a problem, but you're creating a whole nother one. Another problem you got on the Lakers is you don't have enough ball handlers. You don't have enough legitimate ball handlers. You really got 2. Because LeBron don't want to handle the ball like that no more. He's too old. It's too much energy. So you got Luka and you got AR. That's
what I would do, Elder, and you might not agree with that. I might do a sign and trade deal and try to get Aaron Nesmith with Miles Turner.
Well, for
or
one,
something like that.
Aaron Nesmith ain't going nowhere. They love the two people on that team that ain't moving is Nesmith and the other guard. Now you could get the two guard that was hurt and just came back from Arizona.
Mathurin?
Get him. They'll let Mathurin go, but you ain't getting Nesmith. They love Nesmith and they love Halliburton. Those two ain't going nowhere. You can forget it. But
what's that other guard, Elder? Is he light skinned?
That's Nesmith. Nesmith.
No, he said another one. He light skinned. He he a guard too.
I'm sorry. Nebhart. Nebhart is the guy.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Him. Yeah. I see
what you said, Priest. Get Nesmith. Yeah, Nesmith is a darker skin and plays great defense. I see what you're saying. The problem is capping. Remember, if you do the sign and trade, the team that receives the sign and trade player is automatically capped. And the Lakers got too much salary to be capped. They will be capped at that point, and they can't be under a cap. They got too many. They got too much. Unless if LeBron say he want to play for $10 million, then we can do it. If LeBron opts out, lets the Lakers do these moves, and then say I'll take $10 million, we can do it. But if LeBron gonna make 40 plus, we cannot be capped. So that's what the problem is with that. Yeah, when you do sign and trade that, and you receiving the sign and traded player, you're automatically capped. Automatically.
Yeah, I was explaining.
Well, that would be. That's a great thought, though, Priest, because those two would fit perfect with the Lakers. You're right. Nesmith, I had them mixed up. Nebhart is the guy they love. That's the guy they like Nesmith too. Yeah. But Nebhart was the one I was thinking of. Nesmith would be perfect because he was 6'4", 6'5", dog.
He's about 6'5", 6'6", yeah.
Get all the 50-50 ball. He would be a perfect fit next to Luke in the starting lineup. Yep, he would be perfect.
Because to me, the Lakers got to get more athletic, man. And that backcourt, man. That backcourt got to get athletic.
I'm gonna go back to Nico, bro. I'm getting Christie back. I'm gonna do something to Nico and talk his ass.
If he did that deal would be fired immediately. He already on the verge.
Hey, bro, check this out, though. Check this out, y'all. This deal started. I heard the thing when it started. It started with Dalton Connect, Anthony Davis, and they said 2 first-round picks. And the first thing he did was, there's no way we're doing a deal if I give you both of my picks because you don't give me room to put a team around him, and I can't do it. So they jumped off that 2 picks instantly. So imagine you had a deal with Anthony Davis, Dalton Connect, and it would have been for Luka and Kleber. That would have been the deal.
Wait,
Luka and Kleber. Remember, we got Max Kleber. They got Max. That's another big. That's another reason. Hey, y'all, that's another reason I can get rid of Rui too. Max Kleber come back healthy. I don't have to have Rui because he's athletic, he's big, and he can stroke it. He can stroke that thing.
I think he's bigger than Rui. I think he's bigger than Rui.
He's 6'11". He's 6'11". Yeah, he's 6'10", 6'11". And he shoots the ball just as good, if not better than him. So this is why I can let Rui go and get some value for him, and not have to have 18 million wrapped up in him, and get 1 or 2 players back to fit what we need. This is why he can be expendable to me. I got to get guys that old boy is comfortable with. And I'm trying to get younger too. I'm trying to get young guards, young wings, young centers, because I need that balance. Lakers get too old. Luka's 26, but he really 34 out there playing. James Harden is faster than Luka. You know what I'm saying? So I need speed and athleticism, bro. So if I'm getting rid of older 28, 29-year-old guys, I want 25, 24, 23-year-old guys coming back. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
I think if Lakers get like a Derrick Jones Jr. type player in the backcourt, man. Somebody like that in the backcourt. You know,
Derrick Jones. Yeah, well, he's more of a wing because he's 6'6". But I get what you're saying. That's what Nesmith is. If you look at Nesmith, Aaron Nesmith over there at Indiana, he like 6'5" and can guard anything on the court. That dude is man. That's good, Priest. That's a perfect person to get. Perfect kind of guy. Now, will Indiana let him go? I don't know. I know they would rather move Mathurin, and I don't think he's bad defensively. He's just not Nesmith. Mathurin wants to score too, though. He wants to score. He's
a good scorer. He's a good scorer.
He is, but it's something about these guys that go to Indiana, man, that can score, and then they just end up falling off the map. Like what was it? Durant. Y'all remember Durant? Chris Durant. That dude was hitting game winners in the corners, all this stuff. All of a sudden, bro, he can't even stay in the league now. Indiana
Oh, that's
known
Chris
for just
Duarte? Son's
yeah,
name right there.
Duarte. Yeah,
Duarte.
Duarte. That dude was killing his first 2 years. Man, he can't even stand the league now.
The difference is, I think Benedict Mathurin is an actual player. I think Chris Duarte was in a good system, but I think Benedict Mathurin can play anywhere. I do. I like Benedict Mathurin game. I do. And I think he has the tools to be a good defender. Maybe not great. I think he has the athleticism and all that kind of stuff to be a good defender. We haven't seen it yet, but
he been hurt enough. That's all. The King don't like when I put my GM hat on, y'all. He don't like that. He don't like when I put my GM hat on. He said the show over. Put the GM hat on. Matherin's solid though. That's what the Lakers, to me, that's what they're gonna have to do this summer, bro. And that's why I don't have them winning.
But yeah, I like Neesmith and I think Neesmith and Turner together with Luka and Brian fits. But like you said, if that'll cap y'all out and you can't make any more moves, that'll be a problem.
Only way we can do that, brother, is if Bron, because Bron gonna opt out like he does, and then he's gonna wait for the Lakers to make signings, then he's gonna sign. But I don't see Bron playing for that. He would have to pay for like $10-15 million for that to take place.
He actually could.
He could.
He already got enough bread.
Man, come on, dude. You ain't even looking at your account when checks hit your account. You got the money he got, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got people doing that for you, making sure that man, come on, bro. He could. He should do what Dirk did. Dirk did that to get that team well-rounded up there. He put that $10 million, remember? So they could have the flexibility to put the
Dirk
talent.
and D-Wade both did it.
LeBron should do that.
And Tim Duncan.
He should.
He got so much money in LA.
Tim Duncan and Dirk and those guys. Tim Duncan and Dirk and those guys cared about winning. Tim Duncan didn't care about what because like I said, he made plenty of money. So Tim Duncan was cool with it. Like, I mean, if we're gonna win, now if you do this and we lose, now we might have to go back to the table. But
guess who else? Guess who else from another sport finna put some pressure on LeBron to do that? Aaron Rodgers, because he had that jacked up season in New York. Now he's telling everybody, man, I never sent about no money. I'll play for $10 million. He's already told teams, if I decide to go with you, you can give me $10 million. That ain't nothing. That's like a veteran minimum in the NFL for a quarterback now. $10 million.
For a quarterback, absolutely.
Backup makes more than that. He said, I'll play for $10 million. That means Aaron Rodgers want to be in the right system that he thinks he can win in, bro. That's all he care about. See, that's what LeBron should be doing. You don't need to be making the most money on the team, bro. You really don't. You don't need to be making
especially with the endorsements. And you know who else did it? The actual GOAT, Michael
Jordan. Yeah.
He didn't make his money until it was all said and done. Yeah.
Well, they were actually underpaying. The Bulls were actually underpaying them, man. I ain't gonna lie. They
Jordan might care more about winning than what his salary was.
He was making so much money off the court. He didn't care that the Bulls wasn't paying him but $6 million a year. He wanted to win.
But it's just like when you look at his contract, like Jesus. But then you look at Scotty's situation. I wouldn't wish Scotty. Well, Scotty fit situation now it sorted itself out later on in the years, but I'm just re-looking at that, going through the documentary.
But he told Scotty to wait. Mike told Scotty to wait, and the front office did.
He did. And Scotty was going to get that guaranteed money, and the Bulls ownership took advantage of it. If y'all notice, when I be talking about these bad deals, I never bring up Scotty's because Scotty actually did that to himself. He just would have waited one more year, bet on himself, he'd have been fine. But he did that to himself. But LeBron, Michael, he told him, "I'll just take $6 million, put me in that slot, so you got the money to pay these other guys." He said that, and so guess what? Why would Mike care when he's making back then? Man, Mike probably was making $50 million a year, y'all. Even back then. With everything he had going on, maybe even more. Mike he was not hurting for no money. So he wasn't even caring about them NBA checks, bro. Because the platform is what got him all his money. You see what I'm saying? LeBron needs to be the same way. He really cared about winning. See, LeBron knows that winning chips is not going to change the minds of the people that have Jordan or Kobe or whoever, Kareem, whoever they got as the GOAT, right? It ain't going to change their minds. It ain't. He knows that. Now, to me, his longevity matters. He does. And if he was to sacrifice like that, and then let the team get to where it need to be, and then he wins and is a major contributor like he is now, moving forward, it would make a difference to me. I'm gonna keep it above. It would actually make a difference to me. I understand Jordan set a standard, but that don't mean you can't, take it to a different level. I'm not saying that he would automatically pass him, but let's just say this. Let's say LeBron does that, right? Because I think LeBron gonna play till he's 45. That's what I really believe, y'all. I think he's gonna play till he's 45, play with his other son too. I'm telling y'all all this right now. I believe he's gonna play with Bryce too. I really do. So say he does it, but he takes a lower salary, right? And let the Lakers use that money to bring in the type of players to make that team viable, right? Mm-hmm. And say they go on a three-peat. Say they go on a three-peat. They win next year, the year after, and the year after that. Oh, I would have to consider. I would have to relook at everything and consider, because you're talking about a man playing 25 years in the league, and the last 3 years he's in the league, he's winning championships, and he's the second best player on that team. Bro, I'm sorry, I gotta, and y'all know me. Y'all doesn't hear. No, I'm not no Bron fan at all. Mm-hmm. But that would be some incredible stuff. That would be some incredible stuff. To be selfless that way, sacrifice, and then win not once, two, but then you do a three-peat to finish out your career. Who in the hell does three-peats to finish their career? Who does that?
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Bro, that would be so. That's the type of stuff he should be thinking about doing if he really wants to be the GOAT and get us old head basketball aficionados to consider him. That's what he needs to be doing.
Yeah, because the only people that really consider him the GOAT is people that really don't know much about basketball or the history of the game. So yeah, I agree.
I'm not
to take it off
that way.
but they didn't watch. That's like it's the young. But that's the thing though. Like I'm about to say it's like if that's all they see is all LeBron. I'm like, they're gonna say he's the GOAT because it's like if some of them they have Jordan.
Even a lot of the younger players who didn't see Mike play. I mean, it's hard to watch highlights and get a full encapsulation of what that man was.
That's what I'm saying, Priest. Like it's gonna be kind of hard to do that. Like, I might go out my way to go find games.
For me, pound for pound, Allen Iverson is the best basketball player I've ever seen, pound for pound. Being how small he was and his ability to score on all three levels and all this kind of stuff here. If he like they said, and Iverson admitted to it I think he was on a podcast with Shaq. He said, "Man, they always tell me if I was 6'6", I'd be the greatest player ever lived, but I wasn't 6'6". You know what I'm saying? So
Hey, Priest, you see that about Giannis? You see that what they said about Giannis?
Then over Allen Iverson.
Huh?
Priest, you see what they said about Giannis? Giannis reportedly enjoys New York, owns multiple businesses there, and is reportedly viewed by the Brooklyn Nets as a prime target.
They better not trade this pick to get him. I know that.
I ain't gonna lie. I would if they don't get the number.
I'm like, I would.
Unless you get Cooper Flag.
Unless I get Cooper Flag, I'm trading for Giannis,
bro.
I'm
getting anything outside of one, I'm trading. If Giannis wants to come and they want to do a deal, I'm trading that pick and any player on that team for Giannis, bro.
I'm for it.
I ain't gonna front. And see, you got a lot of high dollar players on that team. You still got some good salaries, so you ain't got to gut your team really to get Giannis.
You really don't.
Give up that pick and some more picks that you got, and then give up a couple of those players. I mean, I would assume they will want Cam. I would assume they may want the center because they you know what I'm saying? That's 40 something million in salary right there. Almost 50 million in salary. Yeah, it's 50 because you got 27 for one and then 25 for the other. So you got 52 million right there.
52 million right there, 52. Yeah.
So you can do maybe a third player that's a young up and coming player, and you got Giannis now, bro. Still with some talent on that team. And some picks and people that want to come to New York and play with Giannis. Because you'll get a lot of people from New York and play with Giannis.
Yeah, no one wants to play in Milwaukee.
Because Cooper Flag got the potential to be Giannis and better. So Cooper Flag, he's the only one I'm not giving up for him. Nope. Cooper Flag, I'm number one. No, sorry.
I like Dylan Harper too.
Nah, he ain't on that level.
Nah, not Dylan Harper.
I'm gonna tell you why I know Dylan Harper not on that level. I'm gonna tell you another guy that went to college and killed like that, but his team did the same as Rutgers did. And this dude, see, this is the problem. Dylan Harper not only did this by him. See, this guy I'm finna tell y'all, he was number one. Y'all remember Markelle Fultz?
Yep.
Y'all remember what he did up there
Don't
in
do that
Washington?
to
What,
Dylan.
9? Hold on, bro. Hold on. Markel Fultz went over there to the Pac-10. He balled out his freshman year. Balled out. His team sucked, though. They won 9-10 games, right? He was all by himself, though. Dylan went over there with another top 3, y'all. Not top 1, not 2, 3, not top 5, not top 10. He went over there with another top 3 player. And they still only got 14 wins. No, I don't want guys like that. I can just tell you that right now. I don't want guys like that. The talent they had and the conference they were in, you could have put me, Priest, Thomas, you could have put us there, and they still should have been in the tournament. I'm sorry, bro. I've seen them play Ace Bet. I'm sorry. If you got 2 top talents like that, they got to be able with talent alone to win more than 14 damn games. I'm sorry. Them guys ain't impressive to me.
The rest of that team sucked, though.
I don't care.
I don't want to hate on the team, but the rest of that team wasn't good.
I'm going to tell you right now, neither was old boys, but he managed 9 wins by himself out in the West Coast. He managed 9 wins. These barely got 14 with 2 guys. Now, all I'm saying is this. Would I not like one of these guys on my pro team? Oh, they may fit perfect. What I'm saying is this. Because of the way they didn't achieve in college, they're not the type of people that I'm giving up for a guy that's a proven winner. And I know he got at least 5 to 10 years left in the NBA in Giannis. So, no, that's what I'm saying. They ain't that good to where I won't get them up for Giannis. I don't care if Rutgers had the worst coaching. I don't care if they had the worst facility. I don't care if them boogers was playing on a riverboat. They should have won more with 2 of the top 3 players in the country, bro. I'm sorry. They should have won more. So those guys ain't
on that point. To that point, Elder, I don't think that them 2 should have went to Rutgers.
I don't even know why.
You know what I'm saying?
All I'm saying is this: if I got
I
those
don't
2
think
guys,
they should have went to Rutgers,
bro. They could have went to Northeastern. They could have went to St. Mary's for the Blind.
That I look at, they had.
I don't care what they win. They got to win.
Injury issues at Rutgers too. Dylan and Ace
2 didn't get hurt though, did they?
Yeah,
they got hurt. I don't remember them getting hurt.
Yeah, Ace got hurt. Ace started the season hurt, and then Dylan got hurt into the season. So they spent a lot of time on the injury list.
Okay.
So
that made me. I have to go look now. If they didn't play a lot of games, that make a difference. Yeah, if they didn't play a lot of games, that make a difference. I didn't know that was a problem there though.
They didn't play a lot of games together.
I watched 2.5 Rutgers games. I seen a lot of scoring, no defense though. I seen a ton of scoring, didn't see no defense at all. I saw Ace Bailey try every now and then. Dylan Harper, horrible defense, horrible. So I'm just all I'm saying is this: not that these guys can't come in and be great NBA players. I'm not saying that, y'all. Listen to me close, because y'all niggas love to side quote me and say some shit I never said. These dudes could be great. They're not good enough to me to not give up that pick for Giannis. That's what I'm saying. Neither one of those dudes are good enough for me to not give up that pick to get Giannis. If I can give up that pick as a net, say I got the 2nd pick, and I know we're going to get Ace Bailey. Nope. I will give Ace Bailey up to get Giannis. I would do that. That's all I'm saying. Hope that makes sense.
I get it. I'll think about Houston, man. I think they might as well go try to get KD or something, because that scoring is tough.
I think KD would be perfect in Houston.
They have to go to KD.
They have to, man.
All year, y'all.
I don't think Devin Booker would fit for real, but I think KD would be perfect.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm ready to give up on Jalen Green. To be honest, I ain't gonna lie. I'm ready.
Devin would fit as long as you move Jalen Green. He would fit as long as you move Jalen Green. He definitely will fit.
Oh, you have to move Jalen Green, yeah.
You got to move Jalen out of there though, because they play the same position. They play the same position, and Devin would do it so much better than him. I'm telling y'all, they say his defense ain't better. It is. Devin's defense is better than Jalen Green's. Devin's offense is
way better. Devin Booker, not KD.
Yeah, Devin Booker.
Oh, Devin Booker.
If you get, he said Devin Booker don't fit. I said no, he does. As long as you get rid of Jalen Green, you got to get rid of Jalen. Now, if you keep Jalen, get KD, then, because he could go right next to him at the 3 position, or at the 4. You see what I'm saying? He probably played 4 for them. He played 4 for them. But
I think he'd play the 3 because you could keep Jabari at the 4. And
So,
KD
No,
going back to the 3.
Hold on, bro. You got to give up something. KD makes $50 million, bro. You're gonna
yeah,
keep
that means Jabari got
and
going.
Jabari, bro?
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to get off of Fred.
Fred don't know. Here's the problem. Hold on. Here's the problem. Fred has a team option. So, hold on. Okay, I see what you're saying. The problem you're going to have, though, I get where you're going, Priest. I get where you're going. The problem you're going to have, because if the team picks up the option, why the hell would they want Fred for $45 million? Well, because it's money falling off their books. That's why. They would have Fred for 1 year, $45 million falling off their books. But they still going to say, I want young talent and I want picks. So this is I get it now. I get it. You're going to give up Fred at 45, have the team
and give them their picks back.
And give them their picks back, and then give them what? Cam, probably give them Cam. Because you got to give them some young players.
You got to give them young players.
Cam Whitmore, Holiday.
You say
Holiday make. How much
no. Holiday ain't young enough.
Yeah.
I'll probably do Cam. I'll even do Eason.
Tari Eason?
No, he coming up for a contract, so he ain't finna be traded. Remember, he's
talking about Jabari in there.
Hold on, think about this. They're not finna take a guy in where they got to pay him a bunch of money, knowing that they rebuild it. They ain't finna do that.
Okay.
So no, Eason is not a guy. You got to get a guy already under contract that ain't making a lot of money. Cam is the best. I guarantee they won't Cam. I guarantee it.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
He's on a rookie deal. He's on a rookie deal, and he got 2 years left on it. They won't Cam. So he's the young player you do. They may want Reed Shepard too.
There you go.
I want Reed,
Cam, Reed,
and
Fred,
and old boy. And I think that's too much. Then I think that you can't give up.
He trying to give up Fred, man.
You can't give up both. I think that's too much. If they could do Fred, they could do Cam and another young player. I don't know who. Another young player that they may like. Plus those 3 picks to get KD, bro. I see. I just think that would be the problem. They could do it. The problem is how bad does Phoenix want? See, you keeping Devin. So Devin and old boy in the backcourt, bro, that could be vicious. Think about that.
I was talking about KD, but Devin nice. Yeah.
No. I'm saying you are talking about KD, but you're trying to keep Devin. So who's going to play with Devin when KD leaves? So now you got Fred VanVleet and Devin Booker in the backcourt. You still staying viable. Then you have
because you get the point guard.
Man. Yeah, you get the point. Take the pressure off Devin. You still got all those wings over there that was coming off the bench that can still play. You still got the white boy. What's his name, y'all? The white boy from Duke. They be kicking people in the nuts. What's his name?
Grayson Allen.
Grayson Allen.
No, you make no Clippers. Yeah,
Grayson Allen. Still got Grayson Allen. You still got number 0, the shooter, the black guy that can shoot good. Corners. He's a 3-and-D-er. Real good 3-and-D-er. 0 is his number. I be forgetting that name.
You talking about Dunn?
No, he plays for Phoenix.
Yeah, you talking about Dunn? Ryan Dunn?
No, that's the young guy they get to keep. I'm talking about he's a veteran, number 0. And he's a 3-and-D-er. Oh my God. He should be starting for him, but they got old boy there still. They still got old boy. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all come on in the chat room. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Grayson is not trash, y'all. I'm sorry. He's not trash. Royce O'Neal. You still got Royce O'Neal.
Royce.
You still got Bradley Beal, bro. I'm trying to pluck. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell you who I want. I'm going to tell you if I'm Phoenix, who I want. This is the deal I want. Give me Fred VanVleet. Give me Cam Whitmore. And give me Jock Landale. Give me back Jock Landale. I want those because I want a big man that I can get out there and play. He can shoot. Give me Jock Landale. I take those three picks. That's what I would do. Because again, Fred VanVleet offers me $45 million falling off my books at the end of the year. So that's an expiring contract and a huge one. I mean, a max deal contract falling off.
And then if it worked, like if you get back into the playoffs, you might can re-sign him for a cheaper deal.
There you go. And these guys keep me relevant. With the rest of the guys Phoenix got, I become a better defensive team. I'm just a better all-around team. Then I can add other little pieces with the picks that I get back. I would do that deal if I'm Phoenix because, again, I'm looking for relief because remember they talking about buying old boy out. Now, mind you, let's just say a team is desperate and they actually want to take old boy so they can get him on the last year of a deal. What's his name? Bradley Beal. Let's just say that's the case, and you can actually get 2 or 3 players for Bradley Beal. Who knows with that team? That team can literally stay competitive next year in the West. They can stay competitive. I'm not saying they're winning anything, but they can stay competitive. And then the following year, you got Devin, and you got a lot of cap space to do what you want to do. If old boy turns out to be the player,
turn into that starting wing to play next to him.
There you go. You got him at the 3 with you, bro. You got Cam Whitmore out there at the 3 going berserk with Devin.
That works.
Bro, I'm telling you, Phoenix to stay relevant. You just got to take that $45 million, but you do that because you know I'm finna get cap space. This is the last year of it. And then they get KD how they want, and then they can do what they want to do. That's how you keep your team going, stay relevant, and then make your picks matter. Because see, think about it. You're getting your picks back. So now you really want to play, but you're getting your picks back. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. That's what I would do. Yep.
That's the best trade for Phoenix. Because any other trade, so if they trade KD to Dallas, yeah, you might get some picks from Dallas. But if Dallas ain't bad, I mean,
not gonna happen. I don't see Dallas happening. Who you putting together? Who you giving up? You got to give up $51-52 million in contracts. You're not.
I was just talking about the draft capital piece. I ain't.
They don't even
any
have
other team.
Does Dallas have it?
Yeah, Dallas still has some picks. And any other trade that you make, see, Houston is the perfect trade partner, I'm saying, because they control your picks. Right? So, say Houston gets, say that Phoenix pick turned into the number 5 overall pick. You already get a good young player to put with Cam and Devin, and you can start your rebuild quicker.
I get it. I get it. I know the money got to match to do the deal, and that's what I'm thinking. Wise, because summer you can do the 3-for-1, 4-for-1 deals because your roster not set. You can do those deals. It's hard to do that many in the 3-for-1. All that you got to get 2, 3, 4 teams involved. This one in the summer you can, and if the best day to do it is on draft day, because you know what, you can get that pick, you can get that actual draft pick, and then you can pick a player that you want to come in. Once it gets to Houston, whenever they get ready to pick, we get Houston get it. Then you hear about 5 picks later, Houston Rockets has traded the seventh pick.
There you go.
You see what I'm saying? That's how you get that type of deal done.
And what about if you do it that way, you can have Houston draft Common Malawatch from Duke, the big man that played with Flag, the 7'2" guy that can shoot, that can do all that stuff. You bring him in, now you got your center.
There you go.
Right. Then you get Cam Whitmore. Now you got a developmental wing.
Yep.
And you get the contract relief with Fred.
Backcourt. You got a veteran backcourt, which I promise you, Devin Booker will make Fred VanVleet be more efficient. I guarantee he will. He will help Fred VanVleet become more efficient. And they still are both decent defenders. Both of them are. You ain't dropping nothing there.
Yeah.
So I think they can do this and get – but the only way this is going to happen is if Golden State go in here and embarrass these boys, y'all, and beat them like 4-0 or 5-1. I'm going to tell you right now.
Yeah.
If it goes 7 games, I don't see Houston. They're going to have too many minor pluses to pull the trigger on some of this young talent. Houston has to eventually pull the trigger on this young talent. You can't sign all of these dudes.
Yeah, that's what I was like. They held out signing Jalen Green and Sengun, and I was like, okay, I understand. So you get this has to be the year. You 4 years in with Jalen Green, and if his playoff series shows and he cannot produce, like he's consistent at being inconsistent. If he still ain't showing you nothing, I'm saying it's time to move on. It really is.
Yeah.
But I can see them seeing if Phoenix will take Jalen Green for Booker too. I can see them going that way too. I think the best fit is Kevin Durant, though.
Yeah, I don't think Phoenix really wants to get rid of Booker. Only way is if he requests to go.
Price of the trade,
they'll really destroy you PR wise. So they've already said publicly we're not trading Booker. Don't ask. So let's assume Booker stand. And they've already said publicly we have to trade Durant because of how we screwed up last year. I'm looking at what my boy Judah Rice said, and he said the problem with this trade, Elder, is roster compliance, pulling enough players on contract. And again, all those players I named, Judah, are on contract. Cam is still under contract. The big man is under contract still that I named. I forgot his name that fast. And then, oh boy, of course, Fred, what would have to happen with Fred is the team. It's a team option. They would have to pick the option up. And it's like 45. Can you imagine it's like 44.9 million. It's like 45 million.
Can you imagine a Kevin Durant with these young thoroughbred defenders and all that stuff?
Bro, I told you, if they get Durant, I'm scared, bro. I'm afraid. And Kevin, people ain't really been looking. Kevin Durant been playing. They were hurt, broke. No, all the last few years, Kevin Durant been on the floor. He been playing, and he been killing the league. He been scorching the league. Imagine this team where Kevin Durant don't even have to play hard defense. He could just really roam and use them long arms, bro. He don't even have to really play hard D with this team.
No,
he's just been surrounded by.
No, they got a guy who to take every difficult matchup. Kevin Durant can play on the weakest person,
right?
Which is typically your power forward. Think about it. Which is typically your power forward, so he's gonna be fine in there. And he don't even have to do that with this because we didn't give up Jabari.
Nope.
Jabari's still on the team. Well, what we just did.
Exactly.
Now, your biggest problem for me, they got to figure out how to do the point position. They got to figure that out.
I would put Almond right there at the point guard.
I understand it, but Almond ain't ready to run no show.
He ain't ready to point. Yeah, he ain't ready to run point.
Yeah,
you're gonna have to. You can have him in the starting lineup, but you're gonna have to figure something else out, offensive wise. You're gonna have to find because you got what? Armin Thompson, Jalen Green, Kevin Durant.
Then go sign Trey Jones or somebody on the cheap deal.
Y'all hear that lineup? Armin Thompson, Jalen Green, Kevin Durant, Jabari Smith, and Al Pre-Single. Oh my God,
man, you ain't doing nothing.
I don't lie, y'all. The Houston Rockets be scary, bro. They be freaking scared of me. Them and OKC would dominate the West for about 5 years, y'all. Oh my God. If I'm Minnesota, I'm pissed. Because honestly, I'm gonna tell you right now, I think that's where he should go. I think that's
you were saying Minnesota for a minute,
Minnesota. Yeah, I think that's another good spot for him, bro. Go to Minnesota. Because see, KD, one thing KD don't want is the pressure to be the man. And that's a little bit what's going to happen in Houston. He's going to come in and be expected to be the closer, the man, all that. I don't
the number one option offensively.
Yeah, I don't think he want that. Check this out, though. He go to Minnesota. That's what I'm thinking. Trade Gobert. If you can do a 3-team,
if they get off Gobert, oh my God! You put Nas Reed in that start lineup.
Or here's the other thing: you can do that, or get rid of Julius Randle because I don't know if they too enamored with Julius Randle.
But I think Julius Randle next to KD is actually a good fit.
I
would rather, if I'm them, I would rather get off that Gobert money.
Now I'm gonna tell you right now. Gobert would have a lot of suitors. Y'all think Gobert is a bad contract. In this league, people know size win. And one thing Gobert does, there's two things he does very well. 3, he plays elite defense interior. He blocks everything in there, and he rebounds incredible. So I don't want y'all thinking Gobert is just some slouch, y'all. He's not. He's not. A lot of players overrated, don't like him, but he go to the right team. Y'all gonna be like, oh shit, they got Gobert now.
I was gonna say,
think about it till they get there.
Julius. I was gonna say Julius. They need to get rid of Julius.
Julius. And see, I say what you do is you get a team like the Clippers involved, even if they're not the main team, because you need a team that really can use a power forward. The Clippers don't. They playing Kawhi at power forward, y'all. Imagine Julius Randle on the Clippers. With that ball handling to take off Kawhi and James Harden, with that scoring ability, with that shooting ability, I think he would fit really good with the Clippers. I really do. So if you mess around and get them involved and can move Julius here, get another player, bro, get Gobert, man, I'm telling you, bro. If they get KD up there and you got, bro, you can do what you want. Because really, old boy can play the point for them. The way they run their offense, they don't need like a, you know what I mean? They don't need a maestro. They don't need a guy. You know, I love Conley. Don't get me wrong, but you can play him off the bench. You can put KD at the 3, put the other dude at the 2, put Ant at the 1. They'd be huge, bro. Can you imagine having Ant,
Jamie Daniels?
Yeah, KD, Man, they're gonna be big. Whoever. I don't even know who else start for them. Who's the others? Conley. Who's the third for them? Who plays the 3 for them right now?
McDaniels played the 3. Then you have.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, he does. So
And then
we'll just put KD at the 4.
You put KD at the 4.
So imagine if you just got rid of some players. So you put KD at the 4, and you got Gobert, KD, McDaniels. The same thing you got now. Man, I think he would fit with Minnesota really good though. And then you really got more shooting, and you really don't like the minor scoring drops that Minnesota go through. You'll never go through.
You never go through, yeah.
And KD don't have to ever worry about being the man. That is clearly Anthony Edwards' team, and he will let him still do it, and he'll just get buckets all day. He'll get buckets all day, bro. So that's a team that I think KD really needs to be on a team where he is not the man. He could just come in and score. That's where he needs to go and see. I think he could do that up at Oklahoma. And he don't hurt their defense. They still will be a top 5 defense with KD.
All he had to do is play free safety, to be honest.
Thunder got the 3 baddest white dudes I've seen on a team besides Larry Bird and them. All right, who's those 3 white dudes you like? You like Chet? Oh, I get it. You got Chet, you like Caruso, and you like Hardenstein. And I agree. I love those 3 dudes too. I don't know about the 3 baddest, but they are definitely good. I know. Yeah, they're definitely good. They're definitely good. But man, this summer gonna be crazy, y'all. Like this playoffs gonna be crazy. This summer gonna be crazy with all these good young talents coming in, and then all these players is gonna be moving around, bro. And all these teams is gonna be trying to position because again, they all think they're so close to winning. They all think they're a player or 2 away from winning. What's wrong with the Bucks? Bucks, man, are they losing already, bro?
They down by 11. They down by 11.
I told y'all, man. I had Indiana, man, winning this game today. I got Indiana, of course, OKC, and then with my heart, I got the Lakers winning today. Those are 3.
With Doc Rivers, he's not imaginative as a coach. Like, I don't understand why you keep wanting to have Brook Lopez out there knowing he's getting cooked in that pick and roll every time, bro.
Yeah.
And then he don't want to play KPJ for whatever reason, him or Gary Trent. I don't
He's
like.
So sporadic, bro. KPJ is just so sporadic. I mean, one game.
But I mean, like, I agree. No, I agree with that. But when Kuzma out here giving you donuts, like he out here doing cardio, like you got to get some. Yeah. Him and Torian Prince out here doing cardio. They ain't got no points at all.
Fellas, I'm gonna get off here. I didn't realize the games was on. I'm gonna watch these games and then I'll be back. Is Show doing? He only doing the night game, right? He ain't doing no other game but the night one.
I think he only doing the night game.
All right. I'll see y'all that's gonna be here for that. I'll see y'all tonight. Salute, brothers.
All right, salute, Evan. Damn, coming back with this damn blood clot.
All right, Ladarius, I'll holler at you. Salute everybody.
All right, now.
All right, peace out.